What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Sidewinder Flashpoint. Got our first prison break mission ready to run. We put our spare hacker into the SimStream trainer here. Origami Joe's already picked himself up for a new mission as well, which will be neat. Anyway, though, yeah, we're going to hire Hassun after we run this mission, as we're going to be out of time otherwise. We've eventually got a Matrix file hack to do, but we are going to go ahead and prison break. Now, this is the team. Pretty much ready to go. A couple of nano wedges, a couple of decent pistols. Well, one decent pistol, one starter. But everyone else has got their stuff going on, and hopefully we look alright. They actually released a patch for me about an hour ago, which updated various things around matrix hosts and templates and ice. However, because Mitch was already generated, we get none of that here. Although the solo hack that I have not yet grabbed, ideally, will actually have some of that in it. So, unless my Wireghost gets critically injured, even then I can run my hacker, we can get something going on there. There is our captive. We've got a Spring Tanya. There's going to be a captain here who's got a key. We can also try to hack a matrix host. Now, oftentimes this map has two hosts in it, and looks like that is still going to be true. Now, based on where everything is, and also our exit's going to be... Oh, okay, that's neat. Our exit's back to where we came, which means no matter what, we're making a full loop. That actually... In this case, I like that, because it means I can take whatever pathing makes the most sense to me. And for me, that's going to be knocking down the... Yeah, so it's kind of unfortunate. There's a lot of, like... You see, like, this camera here and this camera here is attached to this host. As in addition to this camera here. They're not going through the middle anyway. And then... Yeah, so it touches... A couple things that we would go through and a couple things near the exit where, like, if we come out this way, these things are turned off and it's fine. But for this guy, right, it's like, okay, well, we're going to have to hack that door open no matter what. So there's no reason to go... Well, I guess there's a... Sorry, there's a captain over here. So we could go this way and kill the captain. But I think overall pathing suggests that we should definitely go clockwise here. Now, there's a guard there. We should probably wait till he moves. These guys have a chance at being really annoying. I want to see where they're going and see if they're going to cut me off or not. You are not... You are... And if you're standing right there, I might have to white noise you. I'm actually tempted to... Now, it's awkward to rush forward because we're just not going to get very far forward. So I think we have to kind of let this guy maybe get ambushed and figure it out from there. Ideally, Panzer is able to go a little bit late. Okay, yeah, you're coming close to me. That's fine, though. I can bypass that. And then you're useless. We're killing you at the very end. I'm curious what you do next turn, of course. What you do next turn is, yeah, walk away. You're probably going to go in, like, this big square or triangle pattern like this. I would like to bring your corpse, you know, farther into the room or something. That's not really going to happen here. So, I'm going to delay you, yield you, and Accountant's got to get the solo kill, basically. So, I want to debuff you. And then, the reason I want to try to solo this is... let me try to spend only 1 AP and then get my attacks going. Okay, if I fight from here, might count as obscured, it might not. Anyway, the goal here is let my EX cleanly... kind of funny. Let my EX pretty cleanly signal grift the body. That's a little bit tougher when we're in a spot like this and he's got to, like... run forward to do anything. And I can't, because I can't do any further yields either. Which is pretty unfortunate for me. So, it's like, I could run toward this guy and hope I don't get spotted. But he's running an 18, which is a little bit scary. I actually want to be near this so I can signal grift it. But I can't do any further delays. Okay, what I'm going to probably try to do then is I'm going to run up to here. You're going to see me, I understand that. Turn on cones for a second. I'm going to shadow you out to here so that I... Actually, no. I want to shadow you to the... Okay, here's what I think is going to happen, right? I'm trying to plan, like, 5 turns in the future. This guy will eventually loop around and find this body. I think it's incredibly likely he's going to path this way at some point and find this corpse. Which does make Signal Grift not terribly valuable. This person is then going to hunt around randomly. There's a chance if they hunt this way, they find this corpse as well. if I drag it too far forward. But if he goes here, this is an easy hunt. If he's here, it's less of a problem. But I also want to drag him forward so that my team can easily ambush, you know, without any major difficulties. So I'm thinking if I can make you walk kind of here, and then I melee you from the side and your corpse falls over there, you might never get found, and that would be ideal for me. It also means that Signal Grift really isn't that valuable for me, since his corpse is likely to be found. But there's always a chance it well, yeah. I'm going to move forward because, again, what I'm kind of expecting here is... Actually, the other weird thing is he's going to right here, which means almost no matter where I stand, he can spot me. I guess if I'm here, it's a little bit less obvious. Alright, so ultimately, we are not going to Signal Rift that. I kind of want to yield and have Librarian finish up his movement first. If I can have him hide over there, he's not likely to be spotted as this guy walks forward. I think this will keep blocking vision. And so he can make a lot of progress, and then everyone can be buffed by Steamroll next turn. Now, this is ultimately me abusing a bug where Steamroll is going to give 2 move points next turn. I'm not doing it so much on purpose, since I literally couldn't do any other initiative delays, as much as we're just not going to get any value out of Steamroll on this turn with the fact that we can't get my entire team into this room, otherwise it would trigger a tally event and things like that. So it's going to be awkward kind of no matter what. This guy's just he's just probably going to spot my Cyber Knight here unless I really, really outroll him, which actually on odds I will, and I did. 4 tally. Prison break missions tend to have increased escalation tally, just like bodyguard jobs do. If I put you here, you should be invisible. This can be handled at the end of the turn. I'm not worried about it. This guy woke up a chop shop. You're patrolling around. It's part of why I'm not thinking about signal grifting this, is I think there's just... It's gonna be found at some point. So you're walking up. Okay, you did actually spot him. That's fine, though. You're actually... might need to be white noise. We're pretty close to you. I think you would hear running. Yeah, you would hear running. So I'm probably gonna go for white noise. But I don't have to rush that just yet. You're doing nothing. I think I can simply have you wait as well. There's no reason to have you get spicy just yet. You're going back away. We already know where you're headed. Yeah, for now it's fine. I want Panzer to start things off so that he can use white noise. We're going to aim it at the captain here so that we can make our movements safely. Alright, you're pretty far away still. Okay, I'm going to have you spend... I think I do want you to signal grift this, so I do want you to run forward some. I believe white noise will catch from this distance. If I'm wrong, it is what it is. White noise will catch. That's good enough for me. And so, yeah, I'm just going to go here. He will have himself end in this area. That's fine. I'll take a strike. And then I can have him save his one last AP for a signal grift. Librarian should go for the host. I don't have a reason to do anything but go for this host here as far as I'm concerned, so... I'm just going to get as far as I can. This should magnet in. There's no guards too close by for me to care. Let's go ahead and start all of this. I do have a lot of my teleport stuff now, which is nice. I'm thinking... Let's see. This is my first time playing with Phantom Slide. I only have 1 charge. I also have Pin Drop, though, which is cool. And this does avoid... It avoids access nodes, which are... I guess there's a firewall, but there's no access nodes. It'll avoid incinerators. It'll avoid sluices, which aren't here. And it'll avoid gates, which are these. So it'll go to... I don't know if it'll ever go to the spot you already were on, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... There's 8 options for you to go to. And I would like to generate a bunch of tokens so that when I pin drop there, I get enough damage that I feel good about it. Which means I also will need to use things like Unlink and Trapkeeper to generate enough tokens that these pin drops are good. It repairs connection, which doesn't really matter because connection's not going to be a problem, as I'm not coming in from Skipjack, although this will be valuable as a thing to be like, well, I skipjacked and then just like pin dropped a few times to like make the node look nicer, and then you know, hopped out. A Phantom Slide is much more actually blow things up and do well. Plus AP is cute. Okay, well, let's start by getting some info. Right, so for example, unlinking whatever's here, and then, so like for example, right, if I ever get lucky with pin drop and it puts me on this one, I can Phantom Slide to there, and then I've taken out this entire half and it's completely free. That's going to be essentially the goal. So I'm going to, it's my first time trying the play like this. I'm going to put up a dagger. I'm going to go here. I'm going to unlink this so I have a ton of tokens. I'm up to 6 tokens, which should make my damage, I don't know if I quite one-shot stuff, but it's going to get close. I'm going to scan. We have a lot more here. I'm going to unlink these as well. And then if it's ass, and it is what it is. If you exit steal AP is not a huge deal. I'm going to unlink these guys. I'm going to trap keeper for even more because I can. Okay, now I've got 1,000,000 tokens. And let's go see how pin drop goes. Bam. This stuff is all dead for sure, right? Destroyed a bunch of ice with 120 damage. Yeah, they're all dead. Great. I still have 10 tokens. I'm going to go hack open this door. Oh, wait, is that too early? Oh, right. She's... I wonder if I just lose because she's going to get spotted by somebody. Anyway, I'm now allowed to Phantom Slide. Oh, okay, I have to click on the thing first. Sure, okay. Again, like I said, first time doing this. SCU, Phantom Slide. Yeah, that's looking all dead to me. Great. I'm just going to kill everything because I don't feel like reading all this. The nice thing is we get 1 tally per action because we have... I think both the character has an innate, as well as having the Cortex Wetware is -1 tally per action, so these drop pretty cleanly and it's chill. Okay, I'm going to go pin drop again. That was pretty lucky. We got the CPU on that one. That's actually kind of wild, I'm not going to lie. Well, that's the CPU dead for funsies. Looks like the active ice got relocated... I don't know, but it's... Okay, I guess it got put here clearly, and then something got relocated back to there afterwards. Not the end of the world. Looks like this stuff is not too bad. We'll need to load anti-trap. Then I have a little bit of AP I can spend, so I can basically stand here. If you download an account, I'm just going to trap keeper that, because I can. I don't really see a downside to doing that. I guess I could save trap keeper or something else. Either way... yeah. 15 damage to Hacker HP and Stress on any action. 10 damage to Cyberdeck and HP when you take any action. Well, I'm going to take a little bit of Hacker HP. It's fine. I wanted to block the Stress roll. So far, so good. So Tanya exists. Thankfully, there aren't really any nearby guards just yet. These characters still have incredibly low move speed. But considering it's looking like there aren't many guards super nearby, I can at least move a little bit. Like, this isn't safe. This isn't safe. So I'm going to start walking up this way. Let's go a little bit at a time, because I don't know for sure what I don't know. Yeah, this pathing still looks pretty decent. Now I kind of want to send somebody... I want to, like, send somebody to knock these guys out. To let her walk up this way by herself. I don't know where you're headed, but you can't get all the way to see me, I don't think. I'm going to save sprint for if a turn is more scary than this. But, yeah, we'll see if we can navigate her through or not. I don't know. This stuff is knocked down, and I think my soldier can pretty cleanly go for this kill now. There was this thing knocked out. We're going to be pretty chill. Bioscan lost signatures. This guy needs to be killed, of course. 2 shots will look decent. Actually, I need 4 AP because I've got to reload in the middle. So let's go here. Oh no, you saw me. I'll reload first because Recoil looks like it's actually maybe a real concern. I'll Iron Grip again. Then I get 2 shots here. They're not guaranteed to both hit. Although I'm expecting to land at least 1. That's fine. Remake needs to clean up this kill. This shouldn't be a problem. You would hear footsteps, which isn't a very big deal. I'm going to go all the way up here, which guarantees glancing hits. Just because I need you to for sure die this turn. Great, down you go. Steamroll, of course, is already triggered, and you can just simply... I guess you're my best runner right now, so... turn off magneting. Yeah, you're going to go... Or snapping, I should say. You're going to go there. You're going to go ahead and signal grift this corpse, which I believe we can keep hidden for a while. So far, so good. I gotta say, the fact that we only did 2 turns in 15 minutes. To be fair, some of that was hacking. And I will say, I really enjoyed... I mean, I got lucky, don't get me wrong. But I definitely really enjoyed what I got out of the pin drop phantom slide stuff. I'm gonna try... Ah, darn, initiative's not in a good state. I would have liked to have Remake use Rewind on Librarian to give him another dash. To let him, like, basically, like, one-shot the access gate or something like that. So he's gonna get kind of stuck on the access gate here. And I'll have to just deal with it, basically. Anyway, this stuff is down. And we can make some forward progress. At some point, we're gonna skipjack through this guy as well. So that we can turn off a couple of these cameras. But for now, we're fine. I don't have a reason to do anything but delay. You're not scary yet. Yep, you were gonna... Oh my gosh, that was way closer than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap, you are barely not spotted. I was not ready for that to be your patrol. Oh, man. She could definitely be killed. Do I have to pivot my team? Let's delay and make sure, but I think we've got to pivot and go right and then come around. Because this is way too risky. I can't do look ahead I can't do any look ahead talent, so like this is way too risky. You've got to finish what you're doing here. But yeah, this is not exactly what I signed up for. He can maybe come... Actually, I could probably leave him here and he can figure this all out. If you exit... Okay, well, that's pretty chill. Go there, go there, go there. Yeah, so I'm pretty tempted to, like... I guess the... Well, okay, the passive ice is not a very big deal. I can knock these all down kind of for free. Unload is not a huge deal. 10 damage protection doesn't matter literally at all. So I'm going to go here, then here, then here, then here. And I have nothing else going on. So I might as well just use attack some and eventually get through it. I'm going to destroy the passive ice first, because if I ever get rewinded, I can unlink the active ice out. That didn't die. That's, really unfortunate. Alright, well, we're... Wait, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, it scrolled up and the first thing died. That's my fault. Yeah, we're gonna have to load attack again, hopefully kill this in 2 hits. Odds are, I think pretty much guaranteed it will, actually. It didn't roll as high on health. And then I can simply... Actually, I could unlink, or I could just phantom slide onto probably this, actually. If I phantom slide here, I probably one-shot all of this ice, then I clear this one out afterwards. And that'll look decent. Okay, I'm gonna look for the rewind. Obviously, I lost a turn here because he didn't get good enough initiative. But yeah, walking onto the access gate, then phantom sliding out is effective. Your patrol is quite slow. You're doing nothing. I'm gonna go rewind Librarian, so that he can get his hacking done cleanly. I'm gonna take a step, so I can predict your movements to know if Librarian is going to be in any risk. Nope, he's not. Okay, I'm going to go take the loot box, and then I think we're going to send the entire team back this way. Another Slam Dancer, and we got a slightly better armor, which is kind of good news. Yeah, team's got to go to the right. She's too isolated. We'll have to basically double back a lot to get everything done, but... Okay, last we looked at you, you were going up this way, so I can maybe... Oh, gotta be careful about this one. I can start there. Honestly, quite fortunate. She can't get all the way up on her own. I think, honestly, you stop where you are. I think I could sprint and get to here. But that doesn't guarantee that he doesn't walk forward and see her, so... Yeah, you're going to end your turn right there. Delay for now because there's no reason to rush through everything. This guy's probably going to turn around soon. If I go here, I am not going to be in line crawler range. I don't want to get seen by the camera if I can help it, but I don't care about this dude seeing me. So I think you can stand there and it's completely fine. I could choose to smoke. I don't think I need that, though. We know the captain's running away. I mean, there's a chance she's going to be totally fine, but it's just not a guarantee, so... I'm being pretty risk-averse here. Anyway, yeah, you can just stand there and it's okay. I do have 0 AP Shadow, but I don't think I'm going to get anything out of that. Accountant, I'm actually going to run him into this room. He can start grabbing this box and then come around to fight this guy. Yeah, we'll loop all the way on. There's really no chance of getting the low security level, so I'm just going to full clean the room. Or the level. At least she has cover bonus if she does get fought, although it's unlikely it's going to matter. Quantum interference, 4 tally. Escalation is 1 tally per turn. That's very common. Well, we're up to escalating every other turn now. I mean, I could be like, no, screw it. I don't want all these downloads and all these loot box things, but that's silly. Of course I do. I'd rather have that than, like, 27 experience. I don't have to rush this, right? I can wait until everyone else does whatever they're doing. You're already walking backwards. My CK can be reactive and use initiative tools. Let's let everyone act. You are heading toward me. Please have your cover work. Oh, that was fortunate. On my honor, I do not have that guy's patrol path memorized. I only have patrol paths close to memorized for the really, really old maps that are like a year old. The new stuff, not as close for me. Okay, this guy's debuff, not a big deal. 10 evasion from basic guards, it's fine. Try to get you somewhere where you have 5 AP left. That's looking a little unlikely. That's not the end of the world. I have marker sights with 2 charges, so let's debuff you. I should shoot first. Let's see, my hit chance looking really good. I should reload first still. And then spend 3 AP shooting. I have a good chance at critting him. Which means I might get, like if this one crits right here, 30% chance, I get 1 more AP. Darn. Would have given me, another extra pistol shot. You are actually safe to start running, but I'm going to wait until I can turn this device off, if at all possible. Which, if my CK sprints it, she can maybe reach this camera. And then my EX could knock this thing off, so maybe. This camera has been turning clockwise. It was here before, then it went there, so... When I eventually run her, she can go that way, but for now I'll wait. There's no reason to rush this. You're guarding. You're actually moving, though. Oh, I didn't think about you going towards my Wireghost. Oof. Okay, he's going to have to book it at the end of this turn. Which he should be able to do. Alright, I have enough tokens, right? I have 10 tokens. This should be fine to knock this stuff down. So I'm going to... Let's see. Yeah, I have 10 tokens. I'm going to Phantom Slide to there. I did 120 damage. They're almost certainly all dead. Scan to reveal what's there. Take my downs. We're going to get an escalation. Not the end of the world, because I don't have that up anyway. Trap Keeper instead of disabling the traps seems... No, I think it's actually not correct. Let's go here. If you exit, if you load a program, great, I can ignore both. These are mine. I have cleaned the host. I have turned everything off. Getting back to here to turn things off for a few more turns doesn't seem worth it right now. I'm going to disconnect. I have a few AP. And thankfully that allows me to get away from this guy's patrol route, which is very, very nice. And then at some other point in time, I can always skipjack back in to this or any other disabled device like this pressure sensor, and then turn them all off again with a bunch of clicks. So this should be half decent. You're there. We're chilling. You're standing. That's great. This guy will have to be killed at some point, but I want to know if Remake can kill the cameras or not. Absolutely not. I'm going to run to here and have 1 AP left, because all I could ever do is pre-compute Panzer. I don't think he'll need it. You know what? No. There's no way Panzer's going to need it. I'm just going to run all the way forward. It's fine. And I'll end you there. That seems reasonable enough to me. This group doesn't seem to be too spicy yet, although this guy could definitely choose to run right here on his own turn. If he does, I'm sad. We know you're going backwards, though. And you should be able just to run up like this now. If the camera keeps turning clockwise, you're fine. I guess I don't know what that guy's going to do. So I'm going to put you here behind this desk. He might still be able to see. Like, she might be in the open enough, but I think it'll be alright. And then I'm really tempted... Oh, you only have one sword swipe. Okay, I'm going to have to go for Shuriken Wave plus sword swipe and hope it's enough. It's possibly enough. It's likely enough, but it's not guaranteed. Unless the preview shows really, really good chance at killing. So if I go here, yeah, I have 83 to hit, and it's not guaranteed to do enough damage. So I'm sure can wait for 46, get my accuracy up. It's not a guarantee, but if I don't low roll on damage, we might have enough anyway. I definitely didn't low roll on damage. I'm going to choose smoke here to keep this camera from seeing the body for a bit longer, and just give more room for my team to navigate around this. If I can not generate a bunch of... Well, we're going to escalate anyway, but I don't want guards to go toward here, because they're going to be flooding through like this, and it's going to get in my way with how everyone else's path. So I don't want events on this side of the map. This body's running out really soon. I think actually at the end of this turn right now. Maybe I'm off by 1. Nope, I'm right. Look ahead is feeling kind of decent here. I want to know what you're doing because you're actually dynamic. Okay, you're not useful yet. Great. That means I can safely run to here. I think it's worth killing this camera instead of having to walk all the way around it. That's how I feel. And the nice thing is actually this camera ideally will turn again before the smoke drops. I could be actually... I'm probably wrong about that one. I think smoke will get cleaned up at the end of turn, and then camera will turn at start of turn. You patrol and find an empty... You know, I'm going to give this as feedback. Okay, feature requests. Guards who patrol into an empty jail cell should become suspicious and report it. I sprung my prisoner, and then this blooder walked up to an empty cell. I'd like if this triggered some kind of, like, send one guard to a random location to search, or something like that. It's extra difficulty, but it also is verisimilitude. Alright, there you go. Librarian is going to run across the map. We know this guy's not going to endanger him. Fastest route's actually through here, which is maybe a little spicy. I'm just going to go sort of this way. I can still make most of my routes just fine. A lot of these devices are dropping, or turning back on, I should say, relatively soon. Yeah, this guy's pretty far from the next host. I think he's going to end up going here and then back, and the rest of the team's going to, like, loop through or something. But yeah, Tanya's definitely getting some room. We might start sending the team through the middle. Depends what this guy does. Probably shouldn't have been so quick to send him. But from what I can tell, no one's running towards him. Yeah, you're just checking this box back and forth. So your patrol's really chill. We know where you're headed for now. Don't know what you're doing next turn, though. It is... Okay, coming back toward me, so I'll probably hug this wall and ambush him. Camera can't see anything, it's in smoke. This desk should be very reasonable as cover. I'm actually tempted. Well, I won't have any AP. I can't get to here and be in range for red dot. I do really want to try 30-meter red dot. I think it'd be fun to use. I'm going to have Panthers grab this box. I think it's fine. We know the smoke's going to drop soon. You should be hidden there, no problem. And then Tanya. I think I want to sprint finally, now that I sort of have a bit more control over where we actually are and where we're going. This guy will see her if she... You know what's funny is... Well, no. I don't care if you get spotted. I'm just going to put you there. And yes, you'll get seen. I know this to be true. Let's see, how long does this debuff last? Yeah, long enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right around here, he'll see her. And that's fine. We can ambush him from there. Oh, escalation is really nearby. That is not ideal. We have to find a way to fight these guys because they are just right there. Okay, well, that's interesting. If I delay to 11, Accountant still goes first, which means he can marker sights them, which can make this kill look really good. What I'm kind of looking for, it's not quite going to line up, unfortunately, is, so Downer will -6 them. Then I can make one of them skip their turn with Interference Spike, but not more than that. I don't have Smoke Grenade anymore, unfortunately. Some guards are being sent to investigate, I think? No, because this is when the... It was on this turn when the body got spotted and everything else happened, right? So, I don't see anyone who's suspicious. Yeah, AI hasn't sent anybody yet. Okay. Oh, if I delay to 11, that's fine. I can yield to 10. I can delay to 11 and then yield to 10, and Accountant can still debuff these guys. It'll be fine. Accountant doesn't have 2 charges, does he? No, not quite. So we're buffing all 3 of them, and then we'll just, like, we'll find a way to kill this guy. It's fine. Alright, well, remake Waits, Librarian, Waits as well. Off you go. You'll eventually see us. Yep, that's fine. You're useless still. We know you're useless. This guy could eventually be a problem, but he's not yet. I'm gonna hug this wall and Power Slice. That'll be the start. We'll get more afterwards. Hello. You're angry now. He's spotted, so I don't get a stealth attack, but this is still a guaranteed shred. Wearing him down from here shouldn't be too bad. Still ignoring you guys for now. And yeah, imagine how hard it'd be for Tanya to get out with where everyone else had moved at this point. Okay, so I need to... Oh, actually, no, he's going earlier. Huh, it lied to me or something. Either way, we definitely hit you 3. That is, to me, like, very clearly worth it. This guy is pretty killable with what I've got. I'm actually tempted to do a short yield to remake, see what she can do. This guy rolled a 16, which is not that good. And he also needs to throw smoke if things go really poorly. So, I'm going to have Tanya fight for her freedom. I'm going to run her to there. Then we just go 3 single target attacks. This guy's not debuffed at all. I'll get my hit chance 61 after the first shot, and so I will at least get guaranteed glancing hits. First one misses, now I have guaranteed glances. That's a hit, though. And that's a hit as well. Not bad. Down to 168. Someone's got to get this kill, but, you know, she's not going to yet. Wow, a lot are going to hear this gunfire, aren't they? I think we have to just deal with that. We're escalating anyway. We walk up here. We get what damage we can. Our chance at critting should be very, very high. Oh, I don't have all 3. Wait, no, I do, right? No, I guess I don't. That's actually probably better. If I can kill both of them, that's probably superior for me. Crit and shred. That is downer on these guys. That is some steamroll chance. I'm tempted. Yeah, with you being at 4 and you being at 4, you're the easier kill. What I'm going to do is I'm going to interference spike you to have you lose your turn. You're not even... You've heard gunfire, but you're not in combat. So your turn is over. You're at 8 next turn. With my 1 remaining AP, I'm going to try to pistol you. I should get a little bit closer, so I don't have the range penalty quite as badly. I think this pistol shot is worth it, because someone's got to clean this up. This guy needs to die. Now, one scary thing, though, is you rolled really well on initiative, and my team so far has not. Now, remake minerals of 15. We have to try here. I think we take this, and then we go from there. That sucks. Please don't roll like trash. Good, you didn't. NATO is still able to fight, which is scary, and has direct line of sight. I'm going to yield to Librarian, see if he can get anything done. Oh, I can't yield. That's scary. Okay. I can pretty... Let's see. I think what I want to do is, if I pistol you twice, I will have 3 AP left, which will allow me to walk up to here. I can roughly run to... Yeah, I can spend 3 AP and stand, like, here or something. And that will let me put an Overwatch cone down, and that will let me stop this wildfire. Okay, that's the play then. Oh, I also got to make sure I have enough ammo left. That shouldn't be too bad, though, because I can use the railgun instead. Okay. Shot. I'm going to use Iron Grip afterwards, so I have the recoil to use the railgun well. Shot 1. Please don't miss. Thank you. That's the red key dropped. Don't need it, but, you know. It's fine. I can now run right here. I could run to... That's too scary, yeah. I'm going to run to... Actually, range matters. 35 meters. If I run to here, this is 20 meters. That is impossible to hit. Shoot, I'm out of ammo. Okay, the nice thing is, everyone here is hidden except my Cyber Knight. And I can't yield to Librarian. I am not confident he gets this kill. It's like, if I go here and reload an Overwatch, I am absolutely not guaranteed any safety here. Maybe I let Librarian throw the smoke instead? Or I hope Librarian can get the kill somehow. Like, if I go here and I, like, red dot... Actually, no, red dot's not going to reach. 20 meters. No, red dot... Yeah, red dot doesn't reach. Let's see. Yeah, and if I, like, go farther back... Well, if I go farther back, that's 28 meters. That's still 49% lower chance to hit. That does not feel playable to me. It's like, where do I have to actually stand to even get that line to draw again, right? Like, inside the camera? Yikes. Because, of course, she's blocking some of that line of sight. Yeah, like, somewhere like that. Again, 28 meters. That's too much. There's too much chance to hit lost. I mean, the best play is really just throw a smoke grenade down, right? That's just the best play. Well, the best play is hope Librarian gets the kill. He has a sword and an E-rifle. I mean, he's not going to get in range to attack with the E-rifle, I don't think. I mean, I could hope. You know what? Okay, you know what? Librarian could throw smoke. It'll be fine. I'm still going to run him up so he can help fight. But I'm going to go ahead and say Librarian can take his risk. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, if he can't get attacked, then he can just throw smoke. The Accountant's going to hide there, so he's not easily revealed. Librarian can try. If he goes all the way up here, he has line of sight. But he's going to do 230. Almost certainly not. And he can't... Yeah, the problem is the gun range is too bad. E-Rebels have too little range for this to be good, so his only play... Yeah, his only play is go here, throw a smoke grenade. Alright, that's fine. NATO will report that there's enemies. we will get reports. Yep, and this smoke is right here. So we give Remake some portable cover, essentially. Of course, whenever the smoke update drops, it would just simply be minus 60 chance to hit, which is going to be pretty solid. She has some evasion already. But yeah, you can't do any combat. This Overwatch doesn't really matter. Well, it matters some. I don't know if I have Interference Spike or not. I will have Marker Sights back. From recollection, it had a 1-turn cooldown. Of course, this guy got turned alert, which makes sense, of course, as well. Everything turns back on. Camera spotted Tanya. That makes sense. I don't have Interference Spike. You guys can't fight at all. We will probably have some guards sent my way. Yep, looks like you were both sent. Actually, no, they turned because of gunfire. I don't know if anyone was sent. You were sent. You were not. Okay. So I think, yeah, maybe it's one reporting gunfire and one reporting intruders. We're going to find out. But for now, we're chilling. Okay, yeah, you were sent. You were not. And then that guy down there is sent. Okay, so I'm going to rely on Marker Sights to break Overwatch. Actually, what's funny is if I had a -2 initiative, I could have you end your turn. I'm not sure if that ends Overwatch. I don't know how that works. I could definitely choose to skipjack in on some stuff. I'm going to have you wait until the end of your turns. Well, we know what these guys are already doing. I think going down to about 4 AP. Well, let's see. So I will need roughly. I need to spend at least 3 AP. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get to this host. Because if I'm here, I think this is 2 AP of movement to have 1 AP left over, and that'll be good enough. So I've got to go at least this far on this turn. I feel pretty safe with where this guy's running and this guy's running. So you can be there and it's okay. Generating 1 tally, not a huge deal, considering the Ordeal are escalating. Oh, you know what? Wait. Yeah. I want to re-skipjack. Oh, no, this one's not part of it. This would be new stuff. Which feels kind of worth it. The alternative is skipjack into this and get the new stuff, but I think for now, I'm actually pretty down to siphon skipjack here and get a little bit of new stuff going. Also, if my cooldowns are good enough, it gives me a chance to do a bunch of shenanigans early as well. So, here's stuff. If you load a program, and this stuff is disabled, so unfortunately I have to do some stuff here. So I'm going to unlink a bunch of stuff, get rid of the act device. Great. I'm going to want to trap keep or something. I don't want to. I think I do want to generate spectral daggers, actually. Problem is I have limited actions here until I can, like, pin drop to get stuff. So, okay, we're going to try some weird stuff. I don't know if it's good or not yet. We're going to lose a lot of connection health, by the way. Also, unfortunately, unlink gives you connection health after it knocks stuff down. So you never get the health back from your first unlink. I'm going to dagger. I'm going to trap keeper. Health's getting a little bit low. I understand that. Pin drop will give me more back than I lose. So for now, I'm just going to say it is what it is. Go here. We go here. I get 3 actions. 3 and 5 are the best ones. 1 is low value. 2 is low value. 4 is, I think, the lowest value. Let's go 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Hack this device. Okay. I have almost nothing left. However, I can pin drop, and that should give me a bunch of stuff back. I think that's the SCU kind of cleared out. I could pin drop again. I'm down. I have 7 tokens. That's not terrible. Pin drop again. Ugh, I'm getting dump shocked here. Actually, ooh, wait. Okay. If this is an act device, I'm okay. If it's an act device, I can unlink it and then I will still get dump shocked. Actually, there's no way around this. It's not the end of the world. Unlink it. Yeah, I would have to scan to spike this. Oh, no, there's nothing left I can disconnect. Okay, so I can come down here late and knock this all out. But I just barely, and I will say, this was really enjoyable. I really enjoyed being like, I skipjacked in, hit some random ass buttons, and it like kind of worked out. Now, this is going to mean I really want a third charge of pin drop if I can get it. It also means I really want, actually I want to give feedback that, okay, feedback, I'm going to call it medium. Upgraded, pin drop should not go to terminal nodes or network endpoints. It's really disheartening to get teleported to garbage nodes when I took the upgrade that says don't go to garbage nodes. Alright. Anyway, thankfully, I was right about that being active. And yeah, I can't get everything to go. It's fine. I can disconnect. I believe I can connect next turn. That also means I have a very easily cleared alarm processing unit on a future turn, which is good. Alright, I need a marker sites you. Sadly, again, to drop your Overwatch. And I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Oh no, hang on. I should wait because... Yeah, if I want to go after Gamma. I don't believe he can do Overwatch. If I'm wrong, I'm very sad though. Tanya can... Ooh, right, this guy's gonna flank. Okay, so Tanya has to stay... Well, Tanya can just... No, she can't wait, actually. She has to make choices, basically. I could try to hide in there and pretend it's safe. It honestly probably is. If I don't get seen or heard, that would have been safe, but that's not real. If I'm there, I'm pretty sure you never see me. Actually, well, if you're sent towards the camera, you would see me. Okay, you've got to stay safe for now. Not allowed to do anything spicy. Sorry, Tanya. Your AP you're going to waste. Panzer can't do a whole lot easier either, sadly. I think Remake Accountant will have no problem killing these guys. I believe that. I kind of want to shadow some of these guys, but I don't have a great spot for it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, no. This was not the EX smoke. That was a smoke grenade. Grab the red key for fun. I don't think I should be too split up, though. I think he should be with the team to help make sure they're all safe, but I also really want to line crawl this so that Librarian makes less tally. Guards not being sent towards my Wireghost is a good thing. We grab our free red key. That's the red key you've been hunting, kind of. I'm actually going to give this as feedback as well. Feedback, low priority. Suppress the... We got the red key. Text if we've already opened the door another way. Pretty minor, but it's kind of silly. Seeing Hayes excited for the red key to a jail cell we've already opened. And of course we're going to have cleanly an hour-long mission again. Wait for this to pop. Great. And then, yeah, I really don't want to generate more tally if I can help it still. I still don't want to send the entire team toward my crew if I can help it, because again, they're going to be running really toward my guys. There's a chance I could, you know, bypass them, but yeah, you chose cover, which is not ideal. Okay, so you rolled a 9. You're going later this turn, but I'm really not worried about it. If I go here, I have pretty easy shots. Okay, you need to be killed because you're actually going next, or A little bit later this turn. There's going to be like no chance to miss. I'm just going to shoot and then reload, then shoot. Oh, you're gone. Great. We re-trigger downer, which wasn't exactly needed, but we get it. Nice crit. Accountant cleans up, I think, no sweat. Let's go down to 3 AP, and that should be good enough. 2 shots should kill. If it doesn't, we're still in a good spot where... Here, to be extra safe, I'm going to turn off snapping. Get out of the smoke and let the previews tell me. Yeah, we're fine. 2 shots, very likely to be kill. Yep. I even get a recoup for fun. We're already escalating. Many guards will be sent towards this location, basically. Smoke is going to still be up. Escalation is reinforcements. That's fine. They're going to be sent the wrong way for the most part. You're on the way. You're going straight toward me, which is not ideal, but for now we're safe. I think we should let everyone go ahead and run. Except maybe Librarian, but if this guy runs straight up, I don't want to get caught. Might put him behind the desk, maybe. Yep, you're running straight up. You will not quite have vision. You're being sent. You actually probably see him. Yep. You're walking up, but you might not catch because of smoke. You found a corpse, though. We can still probably just run away from you. Yeah, if you keep heading the wrong way... Oh, no, never mind. You saw my guy. And you're still useless. And you're not going to get here in time. Alright, well, we have some gaming to do. These 3 are all we can ignore. They're not going to reach me. Alright. So we have some guards to kill. If I go here, I should be outside of smoke. If I'm not, I can still make one more move and it's okay. This guy has a really, really good initiative roll, which is scary. Oh, he's 23 meters, which is still not good for this. Wait, no.
I'm so dumb. My min optimal is 21.
Why did I get that wrong earlier? I'm griefing. Okay, well, let's still get you a spot where I'm not spending 2 AP to move, please. That may or may not work. I guess we'll see. Yep, that works. That's good. I get only 1 shot here. I think overwatching you is probably correct. First shot's going to be decent. Yeah, we shredded. Nice. Now, the nice thing about Overwatch is when a new turn starts, it resets your recoil. And so I can pretty safely... Let's see, that's going to be 18 meters. Accuracy differences are what? About the same base accuracy. However, the optimal's 18 here. That's fine. Okay. So then I'm going to basically go here. I'm going to Iron Grip for this pistol shot to be good. So I have Iron Grip at, sitting there on cooldown anyway. This is not a guaranteed hit. It's only 65%. The same's going to go for the Overwatch shot, but... Wow, you suck. Still going to go ahead and Overwatch you. Again, could definitely fail. You're at 20. You see Remake. Remake has Interference Spike, I think. She does not. Okay, I am not guaranteed to beat you on initiative. However, Tanya and Librarian can fight this guy who has been shredded. The Remake, I think, gets this kill with high reliability, though. She's got, I don't know ammo in the AR, but I know she has some. And she has... Yeah, none of her other tools are up. She can pre-compute herself. That's all. I don't want to run all the way up. That seems really bad. Alright, I think I just fight here. I could shotgun. Right, I could go... If I go here, I have direct line of sight for the shotgun. I think that is okay. We're escalating anyway, so who cares? Surprise target. You love to see it. Base accuracy of this gun, quite nice. Works pretty well. With my last AP, I don't know. Who cares? Putting you in the room seems fine. Doesn't really matter. Off you go. Tanya should have... Well, she'll get some damage here. Putting her here, she gets at least one surprise attack, which is good. Obstructed and outside range, that's not ideal. If I go to here, it's less bad. If I duck to there, it's still going to be obstructed. Nah, I think we take at least this shot. Okay. It's something. And then instead of taking that at 46, I think I am just going to run up to here. And this one should actually be at slightly higher accuracy. Well, I don't know if 1 at 51 is better than 2 at 46, but we happen to get lucky. If I wanted to go melee you, it would work. I couldn't lurch out easily. I could take one strike, then walk out and stand here, like behind this console. You wouldn't see me for long enough, I don't think, for me to care about you. And I'd be reasonably in cover. Alternative is shoot the E-rifle. But I'm not guaranteed a glancing hit, and so that's a little bit riskier for me. So I think I'm just going to take the least movement I can. Get a melee hit here. This should kill. It did. I didn't get a glance. That's kind of nice. And then if I'm back here, I'm behind this computer desk, so I should be having cover from him. And being behind this wall, I should be very safe as well. Now, a little worried that Accountant gets spotted, but I think we're okay. 3 guards can move. Remake getting this kill should be pretty trivial. Just take shots till it works. Great. Only took 1. We're already at quite a bit of tally, so we're escalating anyway. Let's go try to stand somewhere useful. Or hidden. This seems fine enough. We're going to escalate again. It's a decent chance of being reinforcements with how many guards are already dead. They're going to walk through the middle, of course. A bunch of stuff happens. We escalate. I believe that is supremacy popping for the EX. Rebooting devices is fine. We've got trespassers. Yeah, they're just suspicious on stuff. We can let them all run up and it's fine, I believe. There's no reason to ambush them. Or rush them, I should say. Yeah, Panzer has his plus a little bit here. Move speed and a move point lets him get into range for stuff. It should be fine. Librarian can hack this turn. Although not going to have the AP to do much. That's okay, though. You're going to see me. Yes. That's fine. You see a lot of people. That's okay. It's almost mine. Okay, I only have 2 people who are hidden anymore. Still, though, you're not going to be in range to fight. You're going to see me, but it's going to be fine. You actually might share status, which is a little scary. So what I'm going to do is actually try to slow you guys down. So you have a harder time of actually getting into meaningful combat. Although slowing you down... Actually, by slowing your initiative, it means that this guy goes first. This guy would still have a chance to fight, though, is the problem. Ah, darn. Because, like, if you would just kind of come up here and turned alert, I think we'd have been fine. Probably. I'm not certain, but I think so. You will get here and turn alert. And then he's going to share status and actually fight. So... I think what I want to do is just get into moderate cover and just kill one of these guys. And then... As long as you're not killing... I think this guy might get overwatched, right? So it's not even that bad. Actually, no. This guy's going to get overwatched. And then he's really going to share status. Well, as long as my CK isn't the one dying, I don't care as much. It is what it is. Some of you will die, and that is the price I'm willing to pay. No, I should really smoke. It is, like, pretty clearly correct for me to smoke here. It's funny that it always wants to bounce. Oh, weird. This paint counts as a... Oh, these tiles count as a bounce. Some of these tiles count as a bounce? I don't get why... That's kind of weird. I'm gonna... Okay. Map bug on decommissioned core. This terrain counts as bouncy, and I don't know why. If the screenshot doesn't show it, it's the area right around the yellow caution paint by the camera near the middle. But like I don't understand why that would be bouncy. It's just floor. That's definitely weird. Either way, I think it is clearly correct to smoke for my team. That these guys don't turn alert right away, and we can... One scary thing's going to be, what if my Cyberknight gets into a weird spot, but I think we'll be alright. And I'm going to aim it mostly like... Actually, one thing that's going to be true as well is they will need direct line of sight to turn alert. To share status, I should say. So what I'm thinking of is like... I guess if you can't see, you can't turn alert. If you come around, you'll eventually turn alert, but you can't share with anybody else. This guy's going to come up as well, but it's not going to be too bad. I think something like this should actually be fine. And get me most of what I need. And I can use my melee characters to do melee things, and it'll be fine. Okay, I'm going to smoke right here, and it's going to be safe. There's a chance I'm really misrepresenting what's possible, but I think it'll be okay. You're finally on the way. You're not going to reach. You're walking, which makes you really useless. You might run because of seeing a corpse. Yep. But you're going to hunt now instead of follow the AI instructions, I think? No, you aren't, actually, sorry. Turns heightened because of seeing a corpse, but usually they don't let themselves overwrite the AI instructions. You're going to hunt. You meant to go a little bit farther? No, you're not. Okay. You're walking until you see a corpse. Now you're useless. Got it. Alright. Well, your watch doesn't matter. In fact, you can't shoot almost anyone. So it goes at 12, which isn't too bad. Of course, Tanya can't fight at all. Panzer and Librarian certainly can. This kill seems worthwhile, though. Obstructed, I should try to fix that. Problem is I will be down an attack if that happens. You're within 14 meters. It's not going to be good for the railgun. If I go here, you're within 19, which is okay for the railgun. I think it's just like... He's going to hear footsteps. It's fine. I'm just going to shoot. You're not quite dead yet. We can find a way to kill you. 1, 2. Single hit left. Someone can finish that off, I'm pretty sure. Wow, my mineral's going to be really, really bad. These guys can all act before he can move. I might Overwatch again for this reason. Because someone's going to ambush me, I'm pretty sure. Tanya should have... Yeah, guaranteed glancing hit. This should be fine. Down you go. That is where people porting some stuff. I kind of want to just run her out, but she's not a completely useless combatant. Oh, they're all just running right toward me, just like flooding in. Sheesh. I kind of want to leave her in as a combatant. As silly as that is, she has a gun. We're going to escalate again. It's going to be more guards flooding in. And it will keep being this, by the way. Like, we're going to probably keep getting 3 new guards every turn. But ideally, we get to the point where we've, like, handled the brunt of it. And you can actually make some real headroom. So the goal is to come down to 5 AP. That way I can Shuriken Wave and then swipe twice. Although, this, I believe, won't count as being attackable. Unless I'm in the smoke myself. So it's telling me I have a 1, right? It's telling me I have 1 person in attack range, right? So if I stand here, what's going to happen? Oh, I can. Or I count as my toes in the smoke, and so it's okay. Yeah, I can't shotgun, because one or both of us are in smoke. But I can melee. Okay. Well, Shuriken Waves, sadly, will not hit more than 2 people. I think that's fine. I don't care that badly. I don't care that much. What I care about is this being effective. Down you go. I could 0 AP smoke. But I have this Overwatch cone here. Remake goes early and has a lot of tools, actually. She'll have everything. Yeah, she'll have, like, almost everything up. I think he's fine where he is. Basically, I can pre-compute if needed, so I think it'll be fine. Now, I could have you run to the host still, but I think you cleaning up guards is more important. I believe the smoke will last another full turn. 2 strikes here is not guaranteed to get the kill, but I have some bonus accuracy for it. 99 to hit, pretty solid. Decent chance of the kill, but not guaranteed. We take those. Put you right back in cover. We're still escalating. We're going to definitely escalate the turn after, but we're also only down to, like, 4 total guards. They're all running towards here, of course. It makes sense we trigger this camera and this pressure plate a whole lot, and some gunfire. Escalation right in the way, which is too bad. And we're once again due for a 2-hour-long mission because, well, I mean, it does make sense, to be honest. If I had stronger full auto weapons, this could go faster, but I really did not bring a lot of strong combatants. Let's see, you're going first. You're going to probably... Actually, you know what? You actually might bypass the Overwatch. 1, 2, 3, 4... You're probably going to have 1 AP left. Depending if you can go through this guy without getting shot at, he might skip Overwatch entirely. That would be really unfortunate if so. There's a good chance he actually fights. Now, thankfully, everyone but Remake is hidden, but I'm worried that he's going to actually get some combat off. Still, though, it's at most 1 attack. I'm going to let that ride. Is he done? Wow, he's done. Okay. These guys are sadly all in the way. I'm sure they're going to flood right toward my team. We are definitely escalating. I believe I can get more than 3 kills a turn. Problem is, we only can do melee stuff right now. Yeah, okay, here we go. So, this is telling me I have no valid target here. Yeah, so... Yeah. Can't attack a guy in smoke with melee while within 1.3 meters. My EX is outside smoke. He's in, and I can't strike. And I can't attack. Apparently they had not gotten this bug report before. I had mentioned it on Discord, and they're like, oh, it's news to us. It's like, oh, okay. Well, then let me tell you, this is a bug. Leaving him late and letting these guys run up is fine. I'm going to probably end up using smokescreen at the end of the turn. Actually, I do really want to go for active slices on some of these armored targets, though. I'm probably going to start with an aggressive power slice on you, and then... That way everyone else can follow up slightly more readily. Although, again, only the melee weapons can do anything here, right? We can shoot guns at these guys, but that's only going to be so good. You heard me. It's fine. Power slice you. I got the random shred as well, which is kind of cute. I think let's try to kill one guy at a time. So let's focus on the grunt captain. That didn't go very well. I don't have a very good use of 1 AP. Although if I can kill a body timer, that'd be cute. This one ends at current turn. Oh, this guy's also pretty real. For now, I can wait. I can always smoke at the end. Tanya literally can't do anything. I'm tempted to leave her around still, but for now I should delay. You're going to run up here. They're all in the same spot, basically. And yeah, I don't know if I can reliably get 3 kills every time. The smoke is making it really tough to, you know, do that. Only get 1 full auto here, and then I have to reload. And their initiative rolls are pretty good. Okay, unfortunately, you really can't do a whole lot. Okay, I should marker sights this group. It's going to catch 4 of them for big damage. That seems pretty clearly worth it. I think railgunning you twice is pretty solid. Obstruction is cancelled, although the surprise target's going to go away in a sec. Good first hit. Not a guaranteed kill. Got it, though. Okay, well, that's good. That's 1 kill this turn. That is a lot of tally. And we are definitely not winning on initiative here. Let's see. So I want to active shred you. And then do a basic on whoever is squishier afterwards. 4 AP is enough to play the game. More tally from hearing footsteps, which doesn't really matter here. Again. Actually, I'm going to go for... Let's go for this kill. He's going to instantly die, so I get to remain hidden. Right? This is a literally guaranteed kill. 100% chance to hit. Down you go. So the whole team goes back to hidden except for one. Now, one consideration that I think is actually pretty real is if I don't go for this shred... No, because they're all going to see us next turn. So the reason to do this would be like to basically be able to inherit hidden status into the future turns. But I think it's not correct. I think it's not worth. We'll just take the active shred. The crit's nice. Now he's gonna count as spotted for pretty much the entire rest of the map. Okay, Librarian high roll on initiative. That's good. Panzer can't do much. I don't have white noise bump to give crit roll or anything. I am gonna lose these guys on initiative really hard in almost all contexts. Accountant can't act for a while. Only Librarian gets to go early. So, like, I could leave Librarian out of the smoke, and you could, like, swipe, move back. But everyone else needs to actually be protected. And unfortunately, I still have not put in a, I'm gonna feature request. Please show a preview ring for EX smoke screen. Regular smoke grenades do it. It's really hard to know where to place this. Alright, so the plan is, well, Tanya literally cannot attack because she has no melee weapons. Panzer Smoke is awkward in that he already has melee, so him being able to shoot out of it isn't that big of a deal. Librarian can keep doing his thing. I really, like, the more I look at it, I'm like, you know what, we should just give Accountant a sword instead of a pistol. And even though he has light weapon accuracy and things like that and ballistic damage, we're just clearly playing in smoke so much that, yeah, we kind of need that. Alright, let's do some thinking, though. Right, how do I want to play this forward? We're going to get reinforcements again. Hopefully they're somewhere useless, like here or here, and we can start running past them finally. I would really like if... So, the other thing I'm doing is... Can I manipulate initiative in a good way? Like, if I yield you, will you be after remake? No. That's what I thought, but I wasn't certain. You rolled a 15. I'm just going to have Tanya end her turn, and we'll see what she rolls. Okay, she rolled really well. That's good. This guy is real, but cannot fight anybody. So that means both Librarian and Tanya can fight earlier on. And Remake can pre-compute it and have Panzer go kind of early, which means we can mop up a lot of stuff, then throw a smoke screen down, and it's probably going to work out. So I'm pretty tempted to end your turn here, and if I high roll, great, and if I don't, we can still figure it out. Okay, you rolled like garbage. It's fine, though. I can still boost you to 20. This means your job is going to be go here, shoot these guys full auto. I'm already spotted, so, like, I don't care that, you know, like, if you've already seen a corpse, like, I'm not going to get you. So the goal is shoot full auto, boost probably Panzer's initiative, and then, if I'm lucky, I can pistol somebody. So, here you go. This is going to be decent shots. I don't care that they're turning alert. You're going to 18, but it's honestly going to be fine. We crit, that is downer. You're not at 18 anymore. I'm going to pre-compute specifically Panzer. And then get a pistol attack here, which is going to be half decent, considering I've lowered your evasion some. I think initiative drops. Let's see. I'm going to min roll a 14. I don't know if I care about any drops here. Actually, do I care about dropping some cooldowns, though? I'm not in a rush for you. I will want it at some point, but this is all turning back on soon enough. I'm going to get my one unlinked charge, and I want to use Rewind when Phantom Slide, actually, is on cooldown. Boosting... This guy is pretty decent for getting Savage... Well, he's going to have Recoup back anyway, but getting Savagery and Marker Sights is kind of good. He's also going kind of late. Like, these guys are clearly going to act before he still can. I'm not going to look ahead back. So, Countant goes late no matter what. He's actually in the open, so we actually have to get this kill. Thankfully, she can't roll below these guys, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, I don't need to lower anybody, I don't think. These guys could be not handled, but somewhat managed. We can use the EX Smoke to be safe here. We'll have 3 characters who can fight this group, which I'm thinking is actually relatively likely to work. Right, all 3 of these all get to fight, and Remake gets a chance as well. Yeah, I think we just shoot a bullet, and it's good enough. Nice, good shot. Alright, you rolled well. Fat escalation. It was... nothing? There was nothing on the escalation for 10. That's wild. Oh wait, the smoke is still on? I guess I really miscounted how long the smoke lasts. Alright, that's a lot of safety for my team. Although I've got to be still careful about Accountant and Remake being in the open. Actually, that makes Tanya really useless, unfortunately. Chop Chop needs to be killed, but I'm not too worried about things. Let's go... Well, that's good. I'm going to yield so Librarian can show me what he's worth. 1, 2, and then he can't reach the 3rd. Oh, he can. Okay, well, we definitely take that attack then. That's pretty good. Tanya, of course, is useless. I'm going to leave you here hiding in smoke. I can't do another yield, right? I can only do a long delay. I can spend 1 AP and attack here. And then if that doesn't go well, I've got to run back to my team and smoke these 3. Now, is the melee strike or the shotgun better? Melee strike is actually better. Okay. 100% chance to hit. Got the crit for the kill. Still can't yield, and so I'm really tempted. Because a Remake doesn't crush this. Which she's honestly not really supposed to. She can reload and shoot her AR once. I wonder if I can actually get rid of enough tally to be safe. Is there... There's 1 timer expiring this turn. Can I find it, though? And honestly, I'm not sure if smoke would even reach my team, so I don't think I get the choice. So I'm just going to throw a smoke screen on you guys. It will time out at the end of 12. We'll try to remember that one. This time's at the end of this turn. I really am just like not good at remembering how long my smokes are lasting. That's pretty clearly true. If you charge into smoke, we can't fight you anymore. Oh, right, you're melee, fuck. He rolled a 12. That's actually really fortunate. Alright. You rolled a 14, and I'm going to start fighting you now. If I'm here, you're within 17 meters, which... It's not great, but it's not terrible. Problem is I don't know when my initiative actually looks good here. I'm going to have you delay and have Remake try to lead. Actually, no, I'm going to have Tanya try to fight. You can at least shred some. You don't shred a lot, but you can shred some. Another one. Oh, you count as low cover. Okay, I've got to get all the way up here then to break cover. That's amazing you shredded that. Let's see, Omega rolled pretty well, which is a problem. I might need to lower him. Let's see, what's my min roll going to be? 14. Okay, I always go before you. And everyone who's got a melee weapon is going before Mwo. So I can safely run to here, reload and shoot, and it's fine. Get a pretty good shot at it, actually. Yep, down you go. Actually, steamrolls the team, which is cute. Triggering 2 tally there doesn't really seem that big of a deal. I'm just going to say, here's 2 tally. I don't really care. Accountant can't do anything. I'm gonna have him run through the middle and start grabbing other loot then. We will escalate, and I don't know where the guards are going necessarily. But if I'm standing here, I'm not in direct line of sight. I'm gonna start splitting up and grabbing boxes. My melee guys can clear this up. And we're just gonna go grab all the loot, get this host finally done, and then clean out the mission. Escalation. Reinforcements are there. That's fine. We can probably outrace them. Alright, Librarian would like to go later. That's not going to be really possible, though. I mean, I can be really confident. Nah, he's got good armor. I don't want to risk it. If I never get a shred roll, it's really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a bunch of AP getting this hit. If I ever shred, I'm just going to walk away. Okay. At this point now, this is a basically guaranteed kill for Panzer. So I'm going to run towards this. I am pretty tempted to skipjack again. I think I'm going to go to here. And yeah, I think skipjacking makes sense, to be honest. Panzer gets the kill. There's no way he doesn't. Okay, let's jump in. Everything should be knocked down already, so it should be pretty straightforward. Yep. Just gonna hack all 5. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, we actually care about all 5 at this point now. These are down. Great. How can I generate enough tokens to do useful things? Not easily, is the thing. I could, like, you know, Spectral Dagger, Phantom Slide to here, or, like, Spectral Dagger, Pin Drop randomly and hope it's not trash. But I'm just not sure I have enough stuff. Honestly, I'm going to rewind anyway, so I don't care. We're going to grab Spectral Dagger. We're going to Pin Drop. We're on the CPU. Unlink might get me where I want to go, or Trapkeeper might. Let's go ahead and unlink. Trapkeeper does not get me what I want. There's a passive ice there. Phantom Slide is safe. I have a few tokens still, so if there's any ice around, I can still deal damage. This is not scanned enough to do anything special, is the thing, so I still can't get anything too good here. I'm pretty sure whatever's here and whatever's here is already dead. But there's got to be something here. It's got to be a passive ice, like, specifically. In fact, the fact that I can't load programs means I know it's a passive ice, and it's whatever that thing is called, where you can't load programs. I could have known that without using Trapkeeper, actually, by seeing that this was all grayed out. Either way, yeah, Control's going to be pretty bad, so I'm going to Phantom Slide just so I can DC. Oh, right, I have to click on a thing first. I keep forgetting the UI for that. What if I have enough connection for this? I actually do, I think. If I'm going to go here, I'm going to Phantom Slide to it. I have 14 connection health, which means I can take the download and then get out, and have 2 left. Progress. Alright. So we knocked a bunch of devices down. Panzer needs to get this kill. These guys are potential threats. Wait, short yield. Panzer, do your job. I don't know how you could possibly fail this. Okay. Let's now go be reactive. Sadly, we have enough tally where we're going to escalate no matter what. Can't get into the alarm processing unit this turn. But I would... Well, I should still wait. Let's just go see what everyone does. No reason to rush this. Yeah, you're toward me. You've got the space to knock a bunch of stuff down now. You're going to trigger that. I don't care. You're going to come down this way. Some Turco Juice and another... I think it was a Railgun Blueprint specifically. Remake is gonna go scramble that and then go on running. We can get everybody kind of out of this room for the most part. Librarian should be safe. These guys are far. This is all fine as far as I'm concerned. You're on the way, but it's fine. At some point I can use Shadow to drag them around. That'll probably be okay too. I'm going to go line crawler this. That seems decent. And Tanya can't go this way because these guys are in the way, so she's got to kind of stay back here with the team. Hang out with Panzer and Librarian, basically. It's fine. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. More enemies. They're kind of cut off my soldier, which is unfortunate. Whatever. I should still... Yeah, let's go ahead and still wait, see what the guards all do. Oh, you found Librarian. Yep, your initiative roll is bad. Even if you turn alert, you're not going to get anything done, so I'm going to wait. Tanya will probably help fight this. You're hunting around there. Account that may have to help with this fight, so... Need to hide from these guys, though. I want to go down to, like, 1 AP. The goal being essentially being in a spot where as this guy runs up, I think I know where he's going. I can marker sights this group. And being at 7, yeah, Tanya can delay behind that. Librarian probably as well. Okay, I'm going to run to there. And once I'm there, if you spend 6 AP going here, I think you still don't see me. It's a small risk. If I'm here, I think it's incredibly unlikely this guy runs down right toward me. So I think I'm allowed to stand right there, and it's going to be fine. I obviously could be wrong, but I think this is actually the safest spot I can stand. Librarian is going to wait until I have marker sights on him. You turn alert, but you don't have enough AP to do anything, so I don't care. Then I'm tempted to go shotgunning right in... you're going to be in audio range anyway. Oh, you're not moving anyway. I should still wait for marker sights, though. Don't want to yield to 10, so I'll delay to 2. You can delay to 1. I think that's fine. Again, I'm trying to wait for the marker sights to happen first. Yeah, they're heading towards the middle. It's fine, though. You're going to short yield. You're going to marker sights these guys, so you have an easier kill. I can do a short yield. That will allow Librarian to go and maybe get some shreds. I would like to not have to have him go. This guy rolled a 17. This guy rolled a 20. I really want to start hacking, but I need to make sure my team doesn't die. So, actually, if I move a little bit, I can get a really good E-rifle set. That's going to do more damage than this. So I'm going to go for E-rifle stuff. Let's take 1 AP. Get to there. Only 2 people can hear it. Let's see. The higher initiative roll is you by quite a bit, so I'm going to aim primarily at you. You're going to take 2 bolts, the other one takes 1. We crit and shred. And instead of basic attacking, I think I did enough that I can go toward the host. That's what I believe to be true. Let me double check that I have initiative tools. You have interference and look ahead? Yeah, we'll be fine. You're going to hack soon. Have fun, buddy. You guys aren't getting close enough to cater for me to care. You have attack on 1 person. Sadly, it's the guy I didn't shred. I didn't know that. Iron Grip was in free damage. It's max charges anyway. I could get followed here, but it's probably fine. Tanya can fight for her own freedom again. Going from right there, shooting full auto looks half decent. Again, they're all debuffs, so the damage is going to look pretty solid. Yeah, hit chance is good. We crit, we shred. Nice. I kind of want... Oh, I can't yield him. Okay, fair enough. If I go here, I can only shoot at 1 person, so I'd really rather go up to where I can shoot them both. Sadly, you'll hear gunfire. How loud is it? It's loud at 39. I'm already at 39, so if I take any steps at all, that's not going to be the play, obviously. Okay, well... Remake might have to go for some kind of look ahead or interference spike. Let's go after the 20 initiative one first. Let's go as close as I can. I'm not changing any of the other outcomes here, so let's go up here. Again, let's go for 20 initiative first. Well, you're definitely dead. Down goes 1. We're generating some tally from hearing gunfire. Nice crit. Good job. I believe the gun barrel here actually has, yeah, it has crit damage on it, so the crit stacking is kind of nice. At some point, I'm going to take the +2 on White Noise to get 15 crit vuln on it. AoE 15 crit vuln is pretty good. And cool, now we have some space to work with. With my team feeling honestly relatively safe. You're going after everyone. I guess you're in a little bit of danger, but I can't boost you. Okay, what I'm going to go for then is, if I spend all my AP running all the way up here, I can probably catch you on look ahead and buy some space for my guy. 30% move speed and -2 initiative should give me a bit of extra cover. I believe it reaches. Ooh, it doesn't really. Slowing the captain is not that useful, but I'll do it anyway. They are likely to spot my guy, and that's not great. Escalation, they're right there? I think they can literally see me. That's not good. Alright. Cool, you're going towards that. I love that for me. I still want Librarian to go do his hacking thing, so I'm just going to put you here anyway, even though it's a little suicidal. Surely I won't lose my entire team like last time when I was greedy. Let's knock that down. Load everything else. I'm tempted to pin drop and bypass all this stuff. I'm just going to load all my tools and pin drop out of this. Great. That's what I wanted to see. If you load a program... Oh, I did have the ability to get rid of traps. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to trap keeper you then, because it's free. Drop you. Need to unload this so I can load attack and blow that up. Now I can spike the CPU. Great. I should be able to spike this one as well. I can. Nice. I'm out of tools for the turn, but I think that's actually okay. We know there's no downloads here and here, and so all I've got to do is clean up these guys and probably take all this stuff down. I can walk through this and it's maybe safe. I don't know if it is, but I can... I have AP to spare, so I'm just going to do this anyway. Didn't seem too bad. These are all down, but I have nothing else to do, so I'm just going to spend my AP and knock them all down again. Great. Have anything else to do? I'll scan from the outside and figure it out. You're done for now. You're on the way up, but I believe you're slow enough to not see my guy. It was close, but I got there. Accountant can finally run. The rest of my team can run out in time. We're going to collect towards the bottom here. I should duck for the first move. Let's see if I get 1 AP out, am I able to sprint? Yes. Okay. Duck for the first move. And then I think running straight down is fine. No one's going this way. A little bit of risk on Librarian, don't get me wrong. Thankfully he rolled a 19, but that's still not the best initiative roll. And this guy just, yeah, isn't going to go very far. Dropping him by 2 is actually pretty relevant, considering he would have absolutely had a really good chance of seeing my guy there. Okay, I'm going to delay so that I know what we need to, might need to do. I really don't want to generate tally there if I can help it, but I don't have a way around that one. I think we just have to generate tally there. It means that some guards are going to be sent towards where my hacker is, but there's too much risk otherwise. Panzer is... You know what? He can actually shadow these guys away. Your vision cone is absolutely hard, hot dog shit. So the plan's going to be stand here, throw shadow out such that it crosses this area, and we hide him, we push him into the corner. That's kind of the best I've got here. So shadow, if I aim it right here, is going to clearly cross those 2 vision cones. Actually, it might even cross your vision cone. If I put it there, I can get all 3 of you to go in the corner. Go in the corner. Oh, wait, what? Wait, why didn't you turn? Okay, can I try again and get you to leave? I think you should leave. There we go. Okay. That was weird. Didn't work the first time, but it is what it is. I should be safe to duck out of some of this. I'm a little worried about you. I'm just going to sprint because I want to make sure I'm, like, not spotted by random movement, even though I don't like generating tally here. Okay. I didn't know what you were doing. Okay, they're choosing to follow the corpses anyway, which, to be fair, there we go. Okay. He followed his first order, then followed Shadow. It's fine, I guess. Well, we bought a turn of them going out that way, which is good. Right. I'm gonna have you go and take stuff. I think if I sprint for this box, it's correct. And then I can loop back and the team goes through the middle. I think it's gonna be that. I'm gonna sprint for this box and then group back up. Also, tally events here aren't as big of a deal. They're generally gonna be out of the way, I think. Seems good enough. Orders received, orders received. Could be for this, could be for these, who knows. Laser gate's back on. Nice, you're finishing your shadow move. You're finally on the way. Looks like you are going towards what the Cyber Knight hit. Oh, no, you're wait. Or you're going to the corpse then hunting. I really can't tell. Who knows, that was kind of funky. Either way. Alright, I can't scan 2 of 2. Okay, I'll have to use unlink again. Unlink, I'm sure there's stuff there. Download and download. Okay, well, that's sleaze and disarm. Not much left to do. We've got some traps that I can maybe partially ignore. Load a program, use a program. Yep. Not going to load any programs. And finally, we're done here. This took a lot. I think ideally we get out through the middle. This makes the most sense to me, so I'm going to security siphon this laser gate and then run this way. Our team is going to go out this direction. We've still got 2 boxes here as well, so yeah, let's group up in the middle. It'll be decent. I'm going to have you grab this and then wait. Actually, I might need a boost. Do I have to boost a counted or is he okay? There's a red key again. You're way over there. I mean, there's a chance you spot Panzer. It's really unlikely. But Accountant goes next, so I'm not too worried. You are on the way. I thankfully moved my hacker in time. Oh, nice, and your hunt went poorly. Accountant will grab this one. We will definitely have a lot of guards sent toward this location, but that should be alright for us. Dr. Karo's Part 5, Gold Stacks Part 2. Seems good enough. We're escalating anyway. Ooh, do you find my EX? Yes. Damn. And you're going to probably turn alert because of that. Unless you hunt randomly. Are you not you're not quite in reach? Okay, now you're alert. You're thankfully going the wrong way. Alright, well darn. Panzer got spotted. That's too bad. So, Remake, Librarian, and Panzer all count as spotted, which means they're all fair game to be attacked. For now, these two are not in range to hit anybody. So I can stand there and it's going to be okay. You heard me, but doing nothing about it. You're allowed to stand there and it's okay. You're hidden. And I'm just not worried about your safety right now, so I'm just going to put you... Actually, I'm going to sprint you. Try to get behind these boxes. It's just a little bit farther up and much more definite safety. There's a retro world where you run down like this and turn her alert. Thankfully, her turn is earlier and not going to overlap on time. Remake can run there and it's totally okay. Alright, let's go have the AI do their jobs. Escalation is not reinforcements. Is it combat drugs? Nope, it's devices. Cool. I really need to reload my AR at some point. Just have not found a good use of the 3 AP or a time to spend the 3 AP. You got out of the way. You're going to probably hunt the footsteps, I'm guessing. Yep. Uselessly so. You will get turned alert unless Luco chases down the Cyber Knight. He does not. He's going to wake her up. Yep. You still can't fight, though. We're going to try to get away from you. I'm not worried about this guy very much. Let's see. I think we should wait for these 4 all to act. They can't shoot me yet. And I will probably want to throw down smoke to keep myself safe at the end. Alrighty. Yep. You're running towards the middle. You're hunting, thankfully uselessly. You're hunting uselessly. Accountant triggers. some stuff. It's fine. I'm gonna marker sites, but then wait so that I can hopefully get my team to break the armor. That's fine. Tanya maybe only goes to like 1 AP left. It's probably about right. Wouldn't probably do much more than this. You standing there seems fine. Should be safe against the rest. Good chance at hitting. Didn't shred, but that was expected. Remake is going to go... Wants to go pretty late here. Let's have Librarian go first. Maybe I should have had Panzer go earlier. Okay, well if I go here, I can full auto. I'm not the safest from this guy is the problem. Right, so the issue in my head is this guy goes early, and it's going to cost him like 4 AP to get here, then he's going to have shots. Now, I want this kill, don't get me wrong. It's going to be a little hard to get. But I want to be hard to shoot at. And... I mean, that's still shoot-atable. I can try to get higher initiative. No, I think I really am just supposed to go full auto here and then maybe pre-compute. One thing to note about this gun is because it only has 3 bullets, single target is actually still peak efficiency full auto here. No crits and no shreds is unfortunate for the high chance of both those things. Shred chance of 45%. And I think my crit chance has got to be like 40 or higher thanks to marker sites. Okay, probably like 33. Still though. I can't yield any further. That's partially on me. Going 2 pistol shots isn't great. But it's what I've got. So, 50 crit chance though. Great, downer makes this easier. We have even more accuracy and crit chance on you now. Great, there's a double crit. You're dead. That's steamroll for the team. That's me running to a little bit of cover, which seems okay. Panzer can yield to Accountant, which lets Accountant run up and join with the team, even though I know where he could have probably gone in the first place. I think hugging left-hand side makes more sense than right, just a vague feeling. This guy is melee, gotta be careful. Although he can never see, right? So as long as I'm standing in smoke, he can never attack me, because he's not alert. Okay, the nice thing is actually remake high rolled initiative, which means I don't have to smoke Librarian. I want to reload the shotgun, by the way. I think it's worth it for me. I don't have to smoke Librarian because I can just boost his initiative. Luco, Sith is not going to be able to fight, but Luco can. And so what I want is smoke the team. I do the smoke first in case I didn't catch myself and had to move, but we're good here. Take my reload. Escalation. They're going to get... Actually, they probably won't get woken up. They're not close enough to the guard captain, and he's going to move early. So, remake is going to get to... You know what I actually am probably going to do instead is -2 this group. That still puts Librarian up earlier, but it lowers their move speed so that they're less effective in combat. I don't care about Sitha. Not going to do anything to me. I can safely delay down to 9. You're going to do whatever you're going to do. You're back on your patrol route, actually. I'm going to have you spend... Let's just spend 1 AP for now, walking forward. But we are pretty shortly going to just sprint up the middle here. We'll let the guards all act. With your lowered move speed, you're not going to do a whole lot. You're going to stop short of the yellow. Yep, easily. You really don't go very far. You're going the wrong way. You're on the way, but honestly still not useful. If I can get around the right-hand side, I will, I think. Yeah, your vision code's not good enough for me to really care. I should still wait till you're done being alert, though. Because if you go up, yep, you're going to wake him up. Oh, you're not. You chose to stand there. Okay, cool. Still wait for the rest, right? Don't know what they're all doing yet. You're mostly useless. That's great. You can wait as well. And that doesn't matter too much. Okay. So we can pretty safely run the team pretty far up here. Let's see. Who has a smoke grenade still in case I need one? Soldier and EX both. Okay. So if I need to do initiative bumps, I'll have to do that. Let's do it on... Let's see. How good is your vision cone actually? Okay, really bad. Which means I can run up like this and it doesn't really matter at all. Yeah, that's not going to matter. I'm not worried about Ada or Mego. Those guys are just not going to be... They're just not going to be real. I'm not worried about it. I am worried about initiative being good enough on people who need it. And I can't delay to figure out whether Accountant or Panzer has a better role. So ultimately all I can do is just pick one. I'm going to make it... Panzer. You're going to have bonus initiative. I'm going to run up here. I'm going to run up to here. If we can get everyone right around here, it's going to be fine. Panzer can go to a similar location. I can try for shadow value. But I'm not optimistic, so I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to run right up there. And odds are very high. I can preempt everybody, and it'll look fine. Mineral 17. Ugh, not great. But they're not too close to us. We have smoke in the middle anyway. Although I forget... No, this is the last turn smoke's going to last. This is the second turn of smoke. You're going to turn alert. Okay, a lot of you guys are kind of woken up. We're still pretty far away, but I think the smoke does end at the end of this turn. Let's get you to there. That's going to be... Well, it has to be okay. I could skipjack this. Not a lot of value in that, but I have nothing else to do. Let's see. So, which one attaches to where? It don't really matter. Who cares? I'm just going to click. I'm going to click you. I've got a lot of AP, actually. Let's see. 5, 6. Yeah, none of these matter, actually. Alright, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I like having 50 Matrix AP because of all the AP bonuses I have from everything else I've got. Alright, well, that was useless. It's fine. I know I could have, like, actually checked, but I don't care. I had fun. I had fun wasting my charges. Okay, I'm pretty tempted, based on everything I'm seeing in the bad initiative rolls, to just throw down my smoke right now. I can't yield to Tanya, sadly, so I hope that... I just have to, like, pretend she can go far enough. I'm pretty sure she can, but, like... I'm just betting on it, essentially. Let's catch the team. And hopefully catch Tanya. Alright. Yep, you're fine. Okay, well. We're just leapfrogging through smoke grenades. I have 2 full turns left of this smoke now. I have the turn I'm doing now and the turn that's coming up. They can try their best, but they're not going to succeed. This guy boosted everyone's stuff. Okay, these guys... Oh, shoot. These guys get woken up in their melee, so they can actually fight. And if they're in... If they were... Okay, they're not in buff range, thankfully. These guys can actually get in range to fight. And you're going, like, really soon. Alright, that's very real here. This is actually, like... This guy is going to hit somebody, and they're going to take damage. He can't kill. There's no way he's only 2 AP away. But this guy can also follow up afterwards, and... We don't have a lot of actions in between. Okay, Shuriken Wave gives minus move speed. That's actually really valuable here. I'm going to run up 2 AP so I can Shuriken Wave them, so that they're a little bit slower, and I get a little bit better coverage. This is still not the greatest, but this seems kind of required. Minus 10 move speed. Slow down. Now, the one thing it's not going to give me is the ability to throw another smoke grenade down on a future turn. I can shoot a shotgun once and then walk to here, but then I'm very exposed to you guys, like, actually damaging me. So I kind of have to go all the way to safety here. Which is too bad, but I don't have really a greater option. I'm going to run to here, try to get Shadow to drag you away. Yeah, you need to go run away. Oh, Shadow's still 2 AP for me. Shoot. I forgot I hadn't taken the Shadow action point stuff yet. That's actually a bit of a problem. This guy's going to get hit quite a lot. I think each one's going to get to hit him. It shouldn't quite kill, but it's going to hurt. I think they each get 1 attack here. This is going to hurt. Don't crit. Okay, good. He shouldn't have 2. Okay. Alright, Librarian. And you're already here. Best you can do is start trying to deal some damage. This guy rolled a 21. You're kidding me. Well, we shred. Do I don't have Margaret Sights back, do I? I don't. Okay, then I just have to go for the strike here. Doesn't kill. Not a surprise. I think him being up here might help spread the burden. Oh, this guy is so debuffed. Minus 2 AP, minus evasion. Yeah, he's going to take a very real hit here. Shoot. I mean, he might even die. It's actually quite possible. But hopefully they go after Librarian and not Panzer. Otherwise he's bleeding out. And someone's got to have to use a medkit. And he doesn't get to go early. Actually, shoot. He might just be dead. Because no one else can kill this guy unless she has interference spike. She does. That's huge. She has the medkit. But this is still really dicey. I'm going to have you delay for now. I forgot that he didn't have the AP to get farther away. At least I got to drag you out, but... Oh, I'm so thankful you chose to play defensively. That's a really big deal. My EX still has low AP, which is scary. I do have Rewind, and my EX could smokescreen if I needed him to. Alright, well, we have some AP to spare. Everyone else is done for now, which means I can start making my run. Slowing you to 15 is pretty clearly important at this point. I cannot kill you. Do I feel confident in trying to fight this guy? Honestly, yes. Problem is, wow, you're going really early. You're going really early, and this probably costs you 5 AP to get in range, so I'm not too worried yet, but this is ugly. This is definitely ugly. Did anyone else have first aid kits, by the way? Soldier does. Oh, and she does as well. Okay, so she's probably going to spend the first aid kit and limp forward. Alright, so I don't have Margaret Sights, right, still? Or is it back this turn? No, it's not back yet. I have red dot. That's kind of useless. Alright, so my goals are get Panzer to safety, which you're not going to matter, you're not going to matter, and I believe you're too far away. I don't believe this is only 4 AP for you, so Panzer can at least limp up to here. Librarian has to get this kill, and we got to find a way to ambush you, even if you show up in smoke. You're also kind of mattering at 13, and so I kind of also need to try to kill you. So going somewhere like this and shooting once is like not hot garbage. I think I start here. Well, here, let me get out of smoke so that my previews work. And then... yeah, I don't have any other tools except literally... oh, wait, no. Your initiative's 21. You would just hit my Cyber Knight. We're relying on smoke for you. We're relying on smoke for you. Okay, so is it rewind the EX so we can throw smoke again? So we can smoke screen? I guess so, right? I'm going to reload the AR where I'm standing, because my EX doesn't go very far in his own turn. And I think I'm still far enough away that you don't kill me. think that'll be acceptable for now. Accountant. What can he do? We can start the fight here. Everyone's winning on initiative so far, so I'm not actually that worried about it. But I think this guy needs to actually die. If I go here, I get a couple attacks. Problem is I'm still a little close to you guys. But I can hide in smoke. Or I can hope you never turn around, but that seems really risky. My initiative rolls are never that good. I roll 8 to 18 in any given turn. Well, again, Panzer can still throw down smoke. I think we actually need to fight this guy, so I'm just going to go for it. I'll take Iron Grip for damage. I'm going to shoot at you twice. I actually believe this is correct. That sucked a little bit. You're at 15. You're at 21. You're at 13. I'm going to put this Overwatch cone down for the 21. And I can smoke afterwards, probably. Librarian might have garbage initiative. It's going to be relying on Panzer to kill this guy with like 1 or 2 strikes and then limp forward and smoke screen. It's not going to be great, don't get me wrong. But that's hopefully enough to like make it work. And hopefully Panzer's initiative roll, or sorry, Librarian's initiative roll isn't hot garbage. Let's get out of smoke and try to help the fights. If you're here, you can shoot twice. It's not great, but what else is there to do? You do count as hidden, though, so not getting revealed is kind of nice. But I want to get some damage down this turn, so I'm just going to go for it anyway. I feel like you were going farther earlier. What happened? Like, just the act of ducking made your, like, distance per AP change. I swear. Because I could have sworn I had a spot I could stand where I could shoot at you. And now I don't. I really don't understand. Also, you just, like, you don't move at all. Every AP. I mean, you've got a first aid kit. Oh, no, she was supposed to freaking heal my guy. He doesn't ultra need it, but I'm pretty sure it's correct to heal this guy. I think getting you back up so you're not bleeding out on a future turn is correct. I just forgot what I was trying to do. I'm definitely grieving. This, yeah, it's going to be in first aid kit range. There you go. Run back up again. Making mistakes. Smoke drops the end of this turn. Kato hopefully can't find me, but that's not a guarantee. Librarian rolls pretty well here, actually, so hopefully he can just get this kill outright. And then move. He rolled really poorly. That sucks. That is not good. Am I wrong about smoke turn? I think I'm wrong about smoke turn. We're going to find out in a sec. Is smoke gone? No. Okay. So the gunners can't hurt me. You're in Overwatch, which is likely to be fine, although it's not a guarantee. You're going really late. You need to be killed. I don't have Steamroll. No, I do have Steamroll. Ooh, Steamroll's huge, actually. This is like almost guaranteed kill. Great. Steamroll for the team is a very big deal. You're going on 13. I don't have any initiative tools. I think delaying here is acceptable. The gunners can't do anything. I'm going to have... Oh, right. I didn't use smoke screen. I used a smoke grenade. That's why it's still up. Yeah, so Panzer has to take this kill manually and then walk up to here and smoke screen, basically. I really hope we don't miss the Overwatch shot, otherwise he's going to get pretty injured. But I think Remake can stand here and it's going to be safe. All right, here we go. Please don't miss. Thank you. Okay. Panzer needs his kill. This guy has to die. Thank you for not glancing. That would have sucked. Let's see. If I want most of my team to simply run forward a lot during this turn, and no one else can act, I've got to make sure these guys are still safe. Like, Remake and Account are still hiding, sort of. Means I don't know if I have actually much else I can do except go here, shoot the shotgun. Am I in range? No. Okay, well, if I go here and shoot the shotgun, I'm in range, right? You rolled a 13, which is not scary. Close it down to about 12 meters, so it's a relatively accurate shot. Could have shuriken waved instead. No, it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be go here. I'm shooting shotgun because I have nothing else to do. Even though I wouldn't mind shooting these guys, I need to make sure that you two are safe from this guy's actions. Okay, I'm going to wait on shotgun because I can always use my AP later. I'm going to aim it mostly forward. Something like this should be fine. That way we can get farther up on our own turn. You can't fight anyone. We're all in smoke. You can't either. And yes, I realize absolutely all of my turns are just spam smoke grenades forever. I do realize that. We can outrun you. Panzer, Accountant, can all take steps and be far enough away, I believe. Also, you rolled a 13, which means I'm just really not worried about it. So yeah, everyone can go up here, and it's going to be fine. But hey, to be fair, I have, you know, there's a lot of other tools available, so I'm falling down to what's next most effective. But yeah, every mission is me throwing a bunch of smoke grenades down. I realize that. You won't get seen for long enough, I don't think. I think now is your time just to go for it. All the way up there seems pretty good. You make it out next turn. You heard me. It is what it is. We are escalating. It also is what it is for that. I am unlikely to be shot at people getting out through the smoke in time. So I'm going to keep sprinting forward. And it's going to be a little bit tight for Panzer, but everyone else I think is going to have an easy time getting out. I don't think I want him to overwatch. I don't see that being very useful. Just have you stand on the exit. And then, yeah, the tough thing is, unless this debuff ends, and it doesn't end, he's still going to be on minus AP for a while. So they are going to get closer to him. But I think they're not going to be able to attack him yet. But he's going to be in a weird spot where he can't get out next turn. I'll have to throw down smoke again, most likely. But I don't think I'm taking damage here. That escalation is fine. Those guards are too far away. Librarian, I think, is going to chill. You're going to try to get closer, but you're not going to get close enough. Minus evasion definitely hurts here. You can't do anything. You're still hunting. You're not going to be able to get in range. There's no way, right? Yep. I sadly low-rolled under... You can't grenade me, right? Good. Okay, so I sadly low-rolled under the sword guy. So there is a chance that things go to shit. But it's really unlikely, you know? Just hope this Overwatch cone does well. And that, based on where that guy comes from, I can slow him down. You're not useful. Remake just needs to get somewhere where I'm not blocking the Overwatch cone. That seems fine. Let's have you delay. You're going to try. I think you're out of AP. Yes, you healed. Honestly, I get it. Okay, so let's see. I'm not worried about you. Well, I don't really want you to run up. There's a chance they Overwatch cone me, so I should actually try to run towards some level of safety. This is tall enough to block all of line of sight, so if I'm back here, I'm not hittable. And everyone else here is already alert, so nothing else here matters. A little worried about Accountant being a little hittable. But everyone else is already going to be able to reach the square, at worst, so... I don't think I need to throw a smoke grenade. We can get everyone else on the square. It'll be okay. You're going to stand there and it's fine. Librarian's not going to help. I'm going to get you out. You might turn alert, you might not. Looks like not. I'm going to get you out. As long as the CK can get out, we won't lose the game. Right, so primary mission objective completed. These guys rolled really well at initiative themselves. Panzer rolled a 12. Okay, so what I want to do here, legitimately, is I want to make sure I'm completely safe from getting shot. So if I'm right here, right? This is a direct line of sight. So my goal is actually go here, where I'm incredibly safe, and then end my turn and hope I roll in the top half of initiative. Right? I'm going to roll somewhere between 17 and 27, with the median being 22. With that, I can boost Panzer to 20, and we can get on the exit square roughly in time. I rolled in the top half. Alright, well, they can certainly all act here, but only so many can act right away. So as people move, we can hopefully railgun them. There's one stopped. I'm now going to look ahead all of you guys to slow you down by 2. I'm now going to boost Panzer, so he goes relatively early. I don't know if I have Downer back. I do. Alright. Now's our chance to do the funniest thing. Downer would pretty much lock that they can't get to me. And I easily make it with 2 AP, so spending 3 here is very safe. Thank you for the crit. And just like that, we slow a whole lot of them down. Anybody who can threaten me is way too far away to matter. So you're on the exit. Just make sure you're good and safe. You're going to run over. There's no way you can be in combat. You're going to run over. No, you're not, actually. Okay. Well, we got what we came for. We made it. That was, man, I really just keep putting myself into 2-hour-long missions. Yeah. The thing is, so normally my way to handle clusters like this is I'm using hard crowd control, like, I mean, of course my war machine is down, so I couldn't use eye lasers, but I would atomic stunners at people, I would throw concussion grenades, I would do whatever, and that would allow me to basically crowd control for 1 or 2 AP instead of smoke grenade for 1 or 2 AP. And then because I don't have smoke, I can shoot the guns. And because I can shoot the guns, they get killed. And so I'm not like wasting a bunch of AP by not being able to attack. But because I am dropping down to only be able to use smokes instead of hard CC, yeah, it gets a lot slower. We managed to take another 2-hour-long mission. So Panzer got hurt, which makes sense. Ooh. Interesting. Hype booster +1 hype. Hype booster +1 hype +125. Okay, let's see. Right. Hype booster 60 XP. I think that is more than fair. 94 for victory. 8 for handling. Okay, so there's something wrong with handling where it's not giving the right amount of XP because... Alright, so this is like... Call it medium pro bugs is gameplay impacting. Handling is not giving the right amount of XP. This mission paid 94 XP, and my face has exactly 10 handling. Somehow, the game decided that 10% of 94 is 8. I don't think that's true. Could be that the attribute nodes are bugged. Could be something else. No idea. So we got... it's weird. Okay, there's also a weird tool bug where hype booster showing up 3 times, which is kind of strange. Low prio. Hype booster is written several times in the post-game screen. Let's see, it's written 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the 125 for hardtack is because it's roughly 75% of 162. This is close enough to accurate that it's looking close enough to accurate. 60 for Hype Booster makes sense to me. It was 70. I think it's fine if they nerfed it to 60 XP and made it cost 3 tokens. But I'm seeing Hype Booster +1 hype twice. Is written too many times post-game 3. A total of 3 times, which is probably not correct. It's showing +1 hype twice. And the formatting doesn't line up with things like handling or base XP payouts, where the number is on the left and the description is on the right. Inconsistently formatted. Okay. I'm hoping that the hype actually works, though. It's been bugged for a long time to actually give the hype. I wrote down how much hype my characters had before the mission to check if it's going to work. For reference, my Cyber Knight had 70, my Wireghost had 10, my Agent EX had 20, and my Soldier had 30. So if they all went +10 from there, I'm going to be really sad. Even if Hype Booster only gives it out to one person randomly, I don't actually mind that, right? If it's like, oh, 2 people got hype, I think is completely reasonable. I don't need it to go to all 4. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we get a solid amount of XP here. Right, this is 154 plus 8. Yep, so, I mean, the math is correct here. And then the 125, again, is close enough to 3/4 that I'm just going to trust the math. It looks about right. Let's see what else we get, though, with everything else going on. So, XP payment, 162. That made sense. My Knight has 90 hype, so she gained 20. Let's sort by gear level. My Agent EX had 20 hype. He now has 40. My Wireghost had 10. He now has 20. Okay, so it might actually have only given it to 2 people each. And my Soldier had 30. He has 40. I am cool with that. I'm cool with Hype Booster giving 2 specific people +1 hype. I think that's completely reasonable. This talent was pretty busted. I'm going to send that as a minor report. Okay. Hype Boosters plus hype in post-game screen does not describe who gets the bonus hype. It just says +1 hype twice without declaring that it went to, in this case, the EX and the CK. Alright. That makes sense. It's finally working, though, which is good. It just gives 10 hype to 2 random people. I think that is totally fine. Again, I think it being down to 60 XP and 2 of the 4 characters gain 1 hype is still something I'm willing to run and happy to run. We're going to go ahead and do base management with the time we have left here. I mean, we're already 2 hours in, but yeah. Want to grab these. Also want to, at some point, grab this. I'm going to leave Smokescreen as it is. I'm going to leave Shuriken as it is because there's no way I'm going to take... Well, I mean, I don't hate the 25 move speed, but, like, man, it's really hard to want to do that. The damage is complete garbage, and then... I think the 20 meter radius is, like, almost good, but... This is such a dead node, and this is so poor by comparison. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try to max out Shadow here and try to get more use out of it. 0 AP Shadow definitely has some real value. We're going to try. Been trying to, you know, do more new things, so anything that sort of causes that is good. Level 8 is plus a talent. Coordinated Charge will help my team get around the map. Giving it 20% move speed is going to be nice as well. Probably not going to go through these range nodes just to get the cooldown, but we'll see. Need to still at some point go Savagery and Recoup, although while I'm railgunning, the Savagery damage isn't that valuable because I do mostly base pure damage and crit isn't that good. And then I don't crit very much, so I don't need the Recoup AP very badly either. We'll see, though. Hacker gets the +2, which is kind of nice. Hacker +2 is going to be into making Null Op better. I'm thinking let's just charge and damage. Well, level 8 is +1 new talent. It's going to be Trunk Patch. Level 9 is +2 points. So I'm pretty tempted to grab this so I can grab 50 damage right away instead of having to do this for the next one. So I'm going to go here. +2 points is going to be damage. At 9, and then at level 10 we go here. And then a very long time away, we're going to grab that. We'd like this at 12, this at 13. Yeah, they finally fixed all the passive nodes to not say corruption program duration. Because they... Oh, there's still a dead node here. Bug, low prio. There's a nearly blank attribute node in hacker. +1 will and nothing else. On the right hand side above null op. They fixed the Wireghost ones a couple days ago. I think like roughly these two nodes on Wireghost had nothing on them except for attributes, so that was fixed. Alrighty, we need to hire our guy. Before we do that, I said I was going to do the hack while I was here, and I'm going to do that. My Wireghost is safe. We're going to grab this mission at some point. I'm pretty far, I believe, from the next breakpoint on enemy power level. I'm trying to scroll around in my dock that... Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong... Yeah, I'm from memory, I'm pretty far from that. So I'm going to go here, grab the hack the files in the set. That should be fine. A matrix hunt job. We have some hacking station tokens. 4 additional files on the host seems good. And then IO and AP seems kind of worth it as well. I'm going to go for IO and AP, not just IO. Maybe that's wrong, but whatever. Okay, so they did do some small updates to how these various things are handled. Matrix hosts are handled, so we'll see if I get anything that looks interesting and special here. Let's go ahead and have you start the mission. Go do your hack. You know what to do. 3 turns. Here's our host. It's relatively chill. I always forget how these are exactly handled on their own, but it's fine. Okay, a lot of stuff here. I'm pretty tempted to start with the random teleports here. So I'm going to Spectral Dagger. I should load this to be safe. I'm going to go here, and the point is I want more than 4 tokens. You see that they have like quite a bit of health here. So if I unlink, I get up to 6 tokens. That might give me enough damage to clear stuff. It also might not, but I'm going to unlink wherever you guys are. Scan because I can. I just wanted to know some information. Let's pin drop. Things aren't quite dead here, but what's there is honestly pretty chill. Scan 2 of 2. Well, CPU's been found then. Still got 6 tokens. Doesn't quite clear everything. But this is a lot of downloads available. Bioformula Part 2. And looks like the other stuff is all injected files. Or mostly injected files. I'm pretty sure I'm just simply going to Phantom Slide onto this. This seems worthwhile. I need to load Scan. I'm going to click here. I'm going to Phantom Slide. It's not quite all dead. I don't know what everything is. Oh, it's 2 passive ice that increase AP cost. Oh, no. There's a trap that's increasing AP cost. And, let's see, if it's used for 16, it's a... Yeah, it looks like they didn't even all die. I destroyed 2 of them, there's still 3 left. There's a trap somewhere, right? Because things are going to cost me a lot of AP. There's also almost certainly some kind of other stuff going on. I'm going to unlink. I'm going to Trap Keeper. Oh! That's new. I have not run into a 12 AP passive ice before. That's new. Neat. Okay, well, connecting out is going to be safe enough. I'm going to sleaze you, and then connecting out doesn't cost 3 AP. So I'm going to go here. Fair enough. I guess reasonable. I'm going to have to unload this so I can load attack. Attack to clear it. That allows me a little bit of extra safety. I'm going to go ahead and unload attack again. Let's see. So I have 1 pin drop available. I'm going to hope it's somewhere good. So I'm going to unload attack. I'm going to reload this. I'm going to go I've got 8 tokens to pin drop. Should one-shot whatever I run into. Yep, it's all dead. Right. Destroyed, destroyed, destroyed. So I'll have to walk all the way up to get everything else, but at least this is all dead. And I've also got a lot of the, I think it's actually all 3 files now. So now all I can do is walk up all the way to here, and then I think there's going to be downloads there. If I had a second charge of Phantom Slide, I would obviously click this. And it also makes me think I really want a second charge of Phantom Slide. Anyway, here we go. Protection health doesn't matter really at all. I'm just going to outright tank this. Scan. Okay. Program loading. Tally on action. I'm going to tank that too. Tally on action. I'm going to tank that too. There's enough stuff here to deal with that I kind of care. Actually, no. I have to get rid of this, but I'm just going to walk forward again. Tally, then connection. Finally scan. What do we have? Some actual stuff. Cool. What are you? Damage cyber any action. Let me drop you. If you use a program, steal AP. I understand. Still, rather lose the AP first. I'm going to disable you instead of Trapkeeper. Nah, actually, Trapkeeper gives me stuff, right? I get AP if I Trapkeeper. So I'm going to Trapkeeper. It got rid of a different trap, I guess? Yes, okay. Honestly, fair. If you use a program, I'm only doing one more program here. But it makes sense to knock them all down. Take my downloads, and we're Gucci. Okay. That was interesting. I definitely... So, things that I feel like I need. I really want a second Phantom Slide, and I really want more tokens at a Spectral Dagger, which means I need the top row. So I basically need, like, 2-ish points to get more charges of Phantom Slide, and I need 3 more points to get Spectral Dagger to get +1. If I can start with 8 tokens, I feel very likely that I will get good value out of the first pin drop. And then I can carry that forward into, right, random unlinks, random trap keepers. I still kind of feel like, yeah, with 8 tokens, it's like, I still might want to go to a nearby node and still unlink it, but went pretty well. Oh, I didn't use the leverage at all. I didn't pop this. That's an active leverage. Whatever, we got all the stuff. Mission complete. We're almost 2.5 hours in, sheesh. Anyway, yeah. Some XP from handling. Sure. It always rounds down. This isn't supposed to be 4, but... whatever. Ideally, we got the things that we injected, and we're happy, and everything is fine, and... Okay, we'll still do base management. Let's see, we're getting... I forget how much PL we're getting per mission, but... I have some money, so I can actually upgrade some stuff, which is good. Upgrading Detox lets me get more stress per trip, which is nice. Upgrading Simstream Trainer gives me 5 XP and a second bench, which is really nice. These are all already kind of the appropriate level. Cold Storage. Still need more upgrades to get to level 5 here. So, maybe I still go for this, though. Looper Cap doesn't matter actually at all, because I can't do weapon crafting. But I really do want to meet these new doctors. We can put some of these in, though, which is good. Print you. Print you. Print you. Grant the Drip is close. Dr. Kairos is in. Dr. Sevenfold is in. Dr. Ocular still needed 1 and 4. We can get there. Still have not found any pieces of... Oh, no. Splicer Mina is... No. There's a different character, I think, that I haven't seen yet at all. I think they put in a 6th Doctor when they added all this. But I might be wrong about that. I'm trying to remember who that would have been. Whatever, it's fine. And Dr. Smart doesn't matter. She doesn't have any unique services. Let's go sell some random stuff. Not used by a set is stuff I can sell. Dance Hall, if you're the one who buys it. Wait, does Dance Hall have a debuff on it right now? No. Okay, good. Then we'll sell these to you. I don't care about Kirsa really at all, so Dance Hall, this is still you. This is random garbage. This is random garbage. Wow, it's worth nothing. Bumping up Luther makes sense. Well, actually, no, I want to bump up Dr. Ash, but Dr. Ash right now is paying less for stuff, so I'm going to save everything that Dr. Ash would buy. Because I want to try to see if I can make her limit break and have her be the one who gets all of the power play services. That's going to be my goal because she charges less. That's going to be like, I'm going to see if I can make that happen. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. Okay, this one doesn't go... I'm tempted to buy the favors here. This is not too much overkill. Reason Compendium can go to Dr. Ash. Underworld Probe is just some money. Same for that one. Same for that one. Okay, these are just cash. That's fine. Blueprints here. Sadly, can't do anything with that one. That's just going to be sold. Have some weapon blueprints that I can't use, so these go and turn into money as well. Good cash for them at least. This one is worth influence, and Joe is already online, so I'm going to wait. Same for this one. Yeah, everything else... Oh yeah, this one could be sold as well. This one's useless. Okay, looks about right. Probably going to sell these at some point, but for now it's fine. And then we can sell random garbage accounts. We know the commons are never worth anything. The rares are worth anything. We clean these out. And then, let's see. Dr. Ash won't buy this one. Dance Hall will. Dance Hall goes to 80. That seems fine. And then we'll wait on these because people are in line. Got a lot of cash now, which is good. Let's go bump cold storage. I do want to bump SimStream Trainer still as well. Let's see what else I can sell, by the way. Yeah, we have a slightly better light suit here. It's 1% armor. That's wild that it's that little better, but it's better. So I can sell one armor to make room for that. I'm never going to bring Patch X kits. Honestly, I'm not going to bring AT grenades either. It's never going to happen for me. These all seem fine. Don't have any spare of those. Any spare weapon mods? I could probably sell at least one pistol silencer. That seems right to me. We have an armor shred blade grip. Finally, I have a blade grip. Been waiting for those for basically forever. Also have a nice loud barrel for a pistol. That'll be nice as well. Start selling some of these duplicates here. I don't need this many slant blades, but I've got another slam dancer, so I'm going to get rid of at least one. I've already got a railgun, but I'm tempted to not run out. Let's see. I have two people already. Well, I have 3 running pistols already. Can sell at least one of these as a result. I do have an upgraded to SMG. I should actually grab this in somebody. It's probably better than a Defensor. And then I can probably get rid of 1 Bull Assault. I think that's probably fine as well. Alright. A little bit more money. Don't have quite as much as I would need to build another room upgrade, but it's not the end of the day. Or the end of the world. Okay, you're wounded and injured. You're wounded and in treatment for it. And... yeah, you're in treatment as well, so that's fine. Okay, let's go hire our Scourge. As I believe I don't want to run this mission. Well, let's see. Who could I run, actually? Don't show me injured. Don't show me legwork. Don't show me surgery. Yeah, so I can run... Wait, you're injured. I said don't show me injured. Okay. Cool. Injured tag is bugged. Injured tag is bugged to not filter out people sometimes. Don't know why, but my Agent EX is showing up with injured unchecked. But yeah, so basically I only have 3 who can actually run the mission, so there's no point running it right away. I can't fit in a team, so I will, no matter what, hire this guy. Let's go. You've been keeping me around for a bit. What's your plan? You're a Cyber Knight. Is that a job offer? Yes, welcome to the team. Maybe don't tell my dad, but let me work a few jobs for you and show you what I can do. You won't regret it. Cool. All right. Well, welcome our Scourge. Now, of course, we are not allowed to run Nervotox Shell or Brainworm here. Everything else is legal. Take my free respec. Yeah, I want to be pretty poison heavy. I think I'm always going to go Venom Trap, Biocoat, Toxic stuff like that, but I also got to hit the talent cap here. I find Arrow Trap Shell and Detonation kind of suck, but there's only so many things I can even learn here. I mean, there's a world where I, like, go into, well, I might end up, so, I'm going to go start here. Those are my first 3 talents. I'm pretty sure I go Morass. It's a solid damage bump. The problem is you really, really do not want the duration increase. This thing lasts forever, and it can affect your team. But, you know, and like this upgrade here, like minus 10 evasion. I mean, AoE minus 10 evasion is actually quite good. AoE minus 10 armor is truly great. So like if you learn Morass, you should probably just learn this because it's just clearly worth it. But it is or can be awkward to navigate around this talent just because of it can be hard to get the group of enemies you care about and also not hit your own team. And it lasts, again, so long that like it's really awkward to run through this and debuff your entire team by like 35 boost speed for an eternity, right? Like you're gonna lose a lot of time. Still though, I do want to go learn this. I'm probably gonna make him use an E-rifle or an urban assault, not a shotgun, since I can't learn Nervotox Shell. And that's like the only reason to run a shotgun in the first place. I might just give him the E-rifle. But that's fine, right? He does get a little bit of, like, he gets some ballistic damage here. He gets some close quarters accuracy here and here, so it's like, you know, that's fine. Anyway, I gotta learn 2 more talents here. Disorient can come with even more minus move speed, and you can even get some crit vuln. Biomimic, I find, yeah, end of next turn is just way too short. 2-turn Biomimic is, and it costs you an AP. I just find that to be a little bit laughable, personally. I can make it cost 0, but, like, I don't know. I don't like this talent very much. Again, can't learn Brainworm. I think Detonation and Arrow Trap Shell are honestly pretty weak. I would not mind trying to do Metabolize, although, of course, the tooltip's kind of bugged here. Going through Reknit, I don't think Reknit is great. Don't get me wrong. And I think 2 points for a plus charge seems kind of terrible. But, hey, you can give them an action point at the end of it. You can make the range not, you know, melee. Still, though, of course, we take Dissolve because Dissolve is good. I've got to path through something, either Disorient, Arrow Trap Shell, or Reknit to get to Metabolize. And I want one of them, probably. Again, can't Brainworm, so my only options here, like, I don't think Purge is really worth it. I'm immune to my own Toxic Cloud, is like not a very big deal. Disorient is just like on-demand some crit vuln, and, you know, maybe I can make them be bad at what they're doing. 20-meter range is still pretty short. I wish this was a little bit longer, even with upgrades. Like, just... Maybe I'll give it a chance, though. I've been trying to, like, try other talents more, but I can very easily dump a lot of points in a Venom Trap Toxic Cloud. So let me think, right? If I go up through Disorient, and if I want Metabolize, which is probably going to be my level... Oh, wow. I got a new talent level 8, by the way. Wait, no, I actually can't, because it still has to go through Arrow Trap Shell to get to Metabolize. I mean, Callus is probably okay-ish. Then I have to go through Detonation to get to Callus. I can go through Reknit and just, like, not use Reknit. Or I can go through Arrow Trap Shell, but I'm not using a shotgun. Because I'm not running Nervotox Shell, so why bother? So I'm thinking, yeah, the only real play is go up this side. And because I want to learn Metabolize right at 8, I'm going to spend this point as well. This is not what I would say is efficient pathing by any means. Certainly wouldn't mind getting Dissolve, +1 charge, and -1 AP. But really the best thing you can ever do is absolutely, with no uncertain terms at all, grab the +2 on Toxic Cloud. So 2 initiative is whatever. 50 off the turn is nice. 50% more damage and 10 crit vuln and a move speed debuff is just clearly amazing. I can't see myself really going anywhere else. I will, again, learn Metabolize at 8. I guess one awkward thing is at some point I've got to go and probably get extra item carry so that I can run more combat drugs. Because I wouldn't mind making these things not consume the charge and last longer and all that stuff, right? That all seems kind of neat. Also, Metabolize bug report here. Metabolize tooltip is mostly broken. There's no description of the base talent functionality, and if you click on any of the upgrade on, half the upgrade nodes, there's no text update. Double check. I'm just going to make sure I'm hovering one. Yeah. Something like this. There's exactly decrease AP cost by 1 and the rest don't update, so it'd be nice to actually know what the base talent even does. But But yeah, I believe you get like some plus duration stuff. You can get the AP cost down. You can get, you know, a lot more charge, which is fun. Anyway, yeah, we're not there yet. This guy is functionally ready. I do not need his bad shotgun. I do not need him to give me another bad silenced pistol. I think what he's holding is mostly fine, though. Alright, well, we're up to 2.5 hours, and I'm going to play time forward until the next mission is ready, so we're going towards 3 hours. And as soon as Roots is back from the clinic, I can move forward and get other stuff going on as well. Other thing to note is we're getting pretty close to power level 4, so I want to do a little bit of management around going to exactly PL4 and then grabbing the next wave of missions, so I'll have to do what I can around that. But yeah, for now I can just simply play time forward. Anarchist is back and ready to play. That's good. I'm going to need her. We've got another detox bench open. That's nice. Who is the most stressed? Well, it's you. You're busy with being injured and wounded. Your deck is pretty healthy. I'm going to send you to detox for now, and it'll be fine. We have no missions up for a little bit. This assassination, I think they almost never have hosts attached. Sometimes they can, I believe. Legwork for Dr. Ash. I'll wait till I have more tokens. Try to run more in a big group. I believe this also requires legwork, so I'm going to try to group them up. Influence break for Pat Brine. He's going to give Dance Hall exposure. Don't love that. Kind of hate you. Is what it is. NanoFab is constructed. Need to go build a bench, and that I again can't build weapon crafting. Do not want item crafting. I'm far from armor crafting being good right now, so it's going to be weapon mod crafting. That will be useful for me. I will get use out of that, and then eventually I've got to go bump stuff up to get the second bench and get armor crafting. It's going to cost me, you can see, about $1 million to get armor crafting off the ground. That's going to not be worth it for a while. Don't get me wrong. You've detoxed. Great. Good for you. Got an open bench. Honestly, she's going to go into another medical treatment afterwards, so she's going to send somebody else into this. I think sending the knight might be okay. Might have enough time. Might not. We'll see. Depends how long this takes. Let me check something real quick, actually, in my notes. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so the power level gain right now for proc gen is 0.08, and for story it's 0.16. So if I need 0.24, I have this proc gen and this story mission, and that means those two will get me to PL4, so don't grab anything else beyond those two. Got it. That's pretty straightforward. I can make that happen. Exposure break for you. Into hiding for 20 days, not the end of the world. It's fine. Double check that nobody has wounds I'm not treating. No, you're fine. You're mostly fine. Yeah, they're just under-equipped. Okay, we're chill. Alright, let's keep playing time forward then. You recovered from your injuries. Shouldn't I have a hype break coming up? You're at 90. We're just waiting for you to hype break. Okay, got it. And then everyone else is pretty far away. At some point it'll happen, though. Right, so my EX can now get his wound fixed. Dr. Ash for 33k in 4 days. That seems fine. I'll see you when you're back and ready to go. Gonna have you back really soon as well. I have reliable intel on Fenian and a rare chance to assassinate a Fenian VIP. Great. We have an assassination job that is due in a good amount of time, 5 days and change. You can get most of my squad back. There is a host, so I will bring my Wireghost. But otherwise I'm going to bring combatants, so it's going to be probably War Machine and Soldier yet again. Could bring Scourge, but probably won't. This actually will probably... That's going to require a fair bit going on. Wait, Roots is also available to get fixed up, so let's go ahead and send you for treatment. Luther charges the least, so it's going to be you. You're down for 4 days. That'll be enough time, I believe, to get people back from the SimStream detox. Not you, but you will. Actually, it's going to be the same time, so yes, I can. So we're going to keep her, down for a while. Okay. Time forward. Do one of your mercs on some legwork. Let me delay briefly here, because I want this to come up. Need your backing on a risky business move. I've been approached by a German overboss operating out of New Berlin, the name Herr Schweinchen, and there's going to be some really good imported weaponry available. What is Herr Schweinchen demanding? Wants to see all of your business. What kind of weaponry? It's going to be imported Warner Braun weaponry. Are we ready? Yes, it'll be fine. Legwork. Well, we can kick Librarian out of the detox. We can kick... Well, you can't kick her out. I think Librarian non-detoxing... Yeah, well, you know what? No, I have enough tokens to make this work pretty well. I'm actually going to send Hassun, because his chances are pretty... No. I want somebody who's 125 XP, somebody who's 10 plus. So it's got to be Anarchist or Librarian. 10 days, 12 hours is a good long time. I think I'm going to have Librarian run the next mission. I'll have Anarchist do this. We have enough tokens to be okay at this. To, like, get this 100%. I'm not worried. So you're going to run this mission for me. Can't prevent him from seeing the guts of your organizations, but I can definitely make it not look too bad. Great. Okay, who actually can do this job well for you? Accountant could go. Hassun could go. I'd kind of like to get Librarian back from Detox if I can. Or Roots back from Treatment. And I would simply run the other hacker. I think this is worthwhile to grab one of the good ones. And the 125 XP per mission is kind of nice. I will say, I enjoy the light pressure to stop hyper-focusing on the same mercs over and over again, because getting them to level 6 and then getting them to level 10 makes them better at legwork on the XP front, and then it helps you to cycle your merc. So even if it wasn't like the intended goal here, I think they just wanted to make sure that running legwork felt worth your time. There's a nice soft pressure to cycle your mercs out. And it's like level 32 or something is like the next breakpoint where you get another more XP, but it's like once you're level 10, you're like, great, I'm getting 125 a mission. That's actually more than a mission's baseline give. Okay, cool, I'm power leveling. I'll bring them back when it's important. The other proc gens, we run the other guys. So yeah, I would like them to run this. I'm going to delay so that he can get back from Detox, because I want him back from Detox. Influence break for Clara, who refuses calls, is neutral, doesn't hate me, but still doesn't like me enough. I guess is an enemy enough to go ahead and give us some heat, so we gain some heat. Let's go ahead and have you guys recover. Great, you've detoxed, wonderful. Okay, Dr. Ash, I'm ready. Where'd you go? Here you are. Legwork, Librarian. Have fun with that one. It's going to be a bit, I guess, actually. So maybe I have to run 3 proc gens here. This was not going to be worth 0.08. So the goals are going to be like assassinate VIP, kill 3 captains. Problem is, this is going to get grabbed, and I don't have a way of generating another small mission before then. So I'm going to have to run some other garbage mission at some point. And this is going to, yeah, it's going to be a straight up CPU spike, not anything too special. I could have run this before my guy ran the mission, but it's too late now. We'll just have to have the have to run my understudy hacker on this. I'm gonna have you go detox as soon as you're available to. In fact, it's gonna be room for somebody else to detox. Let's sort by stress. It's gonna be you. So as soon as my CK comes out, we can send you in. Let's go spend the 1 day. Okay. Cold storage is gonna need upgrades on. Actually, is it gonna be enough, by the way? Is it gonna go? Yes, 5 file set. Okay. So cold storage 7 on the way. Scrubber needs the upgrade. Let's give you some power. You guys are back from that, and now let's start slowly and arduously detoxing our Cyber Sword. It's going to take a while, but we can keep putting her in and keep her from getting the stress resist, or the stress roll overall. NanoFab is up. I probably had this up for a little bit and forgot. Got a lot of stuff I can make. I'm not sure what I'm trying to make right now. There's a lot of options here for sure. Let's see. Pistol barrels, I've got 1. Pistol body mods, I have none. Pistol optics, I have 1. This gives me 4 accuracy. It's not bad. As far as assault rifle stuff's concerned, no optics, but I do have some grips. Well, these are kind of bad. This one's decent. Suppressor's not bad either, to be honest. 1 day, 16k. Good number of blue cubes overall to get this craft done. I think I would rather, though... I think I'd rather get the accuracy recoil over the noise. I'm not sure. I do want to boost the AR, though, that's for sure. Thankfully, they're, like, pretty cheap. 23k is not bad. 2 days isn't bad. It's not going to be done. Actually, hold on. Let me back up, because this is due in 1 day. And so I should do a 1-day craft. So let me see what kind of blade stuff I have. Quite a few, actually. And I'm using a lot of blades of the thing, so... Don't need +3 reload size. Flat kinetic is good. Accuracy is good. Shred is good. Crit is good. A lot of crit. A lot of accuracy. Are you 1 day? No. I don't have a way of telling how long they take, unfortunately, without going in first. You're 1 day. I already have one of these, but I think getting another one is worthwhile. You're my best shred anyway, right? You're 14 shred, and I don't have better than that. I mean, I'd rather have accuracy. I'm gonna go for the AR silencer here. It's 1 day. And this will get done before this mission is required of me. So that should be solid. We've got our Underworld Hub tokens basically stacked up here. We've got no legwork on offer right now. Let's go ahead and boost one. And also, I should, next time I have a Battle Strike offered to me, I'm going to get a hover operator. So you're up to 81, you're up to 88. I can easily pop another one at some point in the near future. Go ahead and burn counter intel. Let's go ahead and burn twice, so I'm down below 25 heat. We can get the weapon mod crafting done because we might as well. Hype Break finally is in. Court Peacekeeper level 2 means I get 5 ballistic damage and 1 move speed and 1 accuracy for the AR. That's good. Weapon mod crafting is done. Stormplate Suppressor is now ready to go. Let's now start crafting some other good stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and grab the... I'm going to go for the kinetic damage on the blade right now. I think that's worth it. Spend the blue cubes, get stuff going. Let's get our crew ready for this mission now. And then we'll get everything else sorted out. So I'm going to run a hard tack because I want to get through the Matrix Host. And yeah, a lot of my team can't really do much of anything. All right. Let's sort by gear and move stuff around. We're going to get the 3-hour episode. Look at us. Drop your smoke. You're going to have to drop all your stuff here. You're going to want the E-Rifle. We'll give you a blade alongside it because they're going to constantly put blades alongside things. Slam Dancer is good too. I'm going to give you the Nano Edge. I think what you've got here is fine. Double checking there's nothing else I'm looking for. Nope, these all look normal. I'm going to need to buy more. I can only buy 2 smokes, but I'm still going to. Although, there's a good chance that by the time I'm running this mission, that the smoke update is in. Not a guarantee, but there's a chance. Either way, you're here with this stuff. I need to get my hacker to have some real gear. Shotgun Slam Dancer seems kind of weird, but low-key might actually be decent. I can silence your AR. Noise will drop down to 28 meters, which is kind of actually playable, I think. You've got this E-Rifle, which is fine. I think there's something else I'm really grabbing here. Not there. Nope, not there either. That's going to be fine. Actually, I might switch. I'm going to switch these pieces since this shoots way more bullets. Damage per bullet is better here. Then I'm going to give you the boost on that. I'm going to give you blue juice. I'm going to give you a smoke grenade for safety, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to give you a shotgun or not. You certainly don't run very fast. You don't have any, great damage tools there, but with how much... Well, I don't throw... I throw some smoke, right? I don't know. For now, that's what it's going to look like. I'm not going to run the mission until next episode. I can think about it some more down the line. 3 max range, not very useful. And then this Harrier grip is, I think, fine as it is. Could grab plus max, but I think this is fine as it is. So this will be the team for the assassination mission. I have pretty limited tools for knocking down security devices. That's going to be a little bit tough, but it is what it is. Field ops, I can field coordination and height booster. That seems kind of worth it. Looks like everything else here is combat relevant, so I'm going to field coordination. I can't eventually grind, but I'll have enough tokens to do whatever I want. For 2 turns. Bunch of minus damage for several turns. Nope, we're going to go ahead and hype booster. Gain a bit of XP. Gain some hype on 2 people. That's me. That's me. We're going to keep leveling up the team. Okay, well, almost 3 hours. I will see you next time for the low road waste and whatever else we can fit. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.